Hey, Shalom. So we're going to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Ruach,
double honors to our teachers, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to you, Akim, that's out there listening, pushing forth this word with truth and sincerity, and a few Akwat as well, that's listening with sincerity. You know, today, Saturday camp and door. As always, we'll come with the spirit of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, and, bring out some prophecies, and flow in the spirit, because, we're at the end. Okay, things are intensifying. Okay, each and every day we're getting closer to the Lord coming back. Which that's what we're looking forward to, man. And as watchmen, watching the prophecies, actual events, news that's taking place, and filtering it throughout the scriptures to gauge where we're at. And throughout that, we know that, hey, Yahweh Shai is close, man. Because we know before he comes, plagues, the birth pains have to come first and foremost. Matter of fact, we could start with that, in Isaiah 2nd Ezra 16, where it speaks about the birth pains before the child comes forth, where we're, any precept,
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, this is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, and verse 37. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. As when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb.
Right, so it's giving you an analogy in the sense how that the plague is going to be like. Right, just like when a woman, she's about to deliver her child in the 9th month, right, she gets birth pains. It starts, from hour to hour, and then, the closer and closer the child gets, becomes minute by minute, second by second. And basically that's where we're at, man. Where major events are taking place. You're like, oh, the Lord is near, man. Okay? Because who's that child that's going to come forth? Yahweh Shai. But before that happens, there has to be birth pains. People have to experience trauma, fear, death. Okay? All of the above, man. Okay? They have to be in a state of mind where basically, hey, all hope is lost.
Which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment.
Yeah, they slack not a moment. Back to back to back to back, man. Just like it tells you in the book of Amos, the 5th chapter. You go one place, hell is there. You go another place, hell is there, man. Basically, you're going to be besieged with the plagues that the Lord is going to bring upon the earth, man.
That's right. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrows shall come upon it on every side.
Yeah, the world is going to mourn, and sorrows are going to come upon it on every side, man. Okay? People are going to become very accustomed to death and basically just a bad time, man. Just evil, because evil goes into what? A bad time. The normalcy that they have now, that they think they have, all that's going to fade away, man. It speaks in Isaiah 24 how that the mirth is going to be turned into, basically sadness. Roughly paraphrasing. You're not going to drink wine with a song. Strong drink is going to be bitter to them, because the only thing they're going to be accustomed to is sorrows, man. Seeing your loved ones die right in front of you. Seeing people getting eaten right in front of you, man. Being eaten by animals right in front of you. This is going to be the norm, man. A great horror movie from Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, and these people, they're not ready for that, man. They're not ready to experience that, because, their mind frame is not built like us. Because us, we're diving into scriptures. We're getting our minds ready for what the Lord is going to bring up on the earth, man. Because it says wisdom and knowledge is going to be the stability of your times, which these people, they don't have. They're not going to last, man.
Right. It all comes down to the wisdom and knowledge.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You only, they fear the unknown. Fear the unknown. They fear what they can't understand. You know what I'm saying? So we understand it and we know it.
Right.
It's not you're not so fearful of certain things if you can understand what it's about. We understand the judgment of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. We understand death. That was a major thing that we learned when we came into this truth, the understanding of death, which gave us a sound mind when it came to that. So when death comes in droves, it's not going to affect us how it affects these average people, because the way they think of death, they don't know what's happens after death. oh, they're just gonna see black forever. They destroyed forever out of the planet, and you know they'll never come back, and you know. So to them, it's more terrifying than for us. We know that when you die, what happens? You go right up to the Heavenly Father, man, and get prepared to come right back down. That's how it works. You know.
I got a quick precept just to back you up.
Okay.
First, real quick. 1 Thessalonians 4 and verse 13. But I would not have you to be ignorant, brethren, concerning them which are asleep, that ye sorrow not, even as others which have no hope.
Yeah, don't be ignorant of them that are asleep. See, they're ignorant of what goes on, which means ignorant means not to know. They're ignorant of what happens when you die.
Yep.
You know, so that right there is enough to bug them out, and that's why when we were in the world, we feared death.
Yeah.
Oh, we feared death. If you didn't fear death, you were bugged out, because death, you didn't understand it.
That's
You know, I remember I used to be afraid of losing my mother, my father. I used to think about those things. You know, oh man, I wish I could live with you forever. I used to say that I would wish that you could be here with me forever. I used to say those things because I didn't understand. And now that we understand, it's nothing more than a transition. Go ahead.
Okay, so another piece of 1 Thessalonians 5 and verse 4. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness,
That's right.
that day should overtake you as a thief. Ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness.
Right, we're the children of light. And that scripture might come back out again, because what's been the topic lately? The candles in Jerusalem, man. That's that light. You know?
Right, yeah. So in other words, we have the answers, you know. We're not like these people that's in darkness, where like we're going into the topic, death. They don't understand it. You know, like you said, you know, they think they die is just blackness.
Mm-hmm.
That's part of them being in darkness, man.
Mm-hmm.
But us, we understand that it's just a mere transition where you go to the spirit world,
Right.
where you're at peace. You know, so knowing that, man, you don't fear death.
That's right.
You know?
Sure. Go ahead, bro.
In the book of Proverbs 28 and 5.
And even these Christians, they don't really believe the scriptures.
No.
They don't believe that, oh, when you die, you're going to be in heaven. They don't really believe.
No, we don't.
No.
They really just don't know. They're just ignorant.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
right.
because when all hell breaks loose, all these Christians, they're going to try to save skin.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're going to forget Jesus, you know, and try to save their life. And I actually take you to the scriptures where it says, you know, when you try to save your life, you're going to lose it.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
Go ahead, bro.
Proverbs 28 and 5. Evil men understand not judgment,
That's right.
but they that seek the Lord understand all things.
That's right. And that proves that they're evil, that they don't understand judgment. If you don't understand death right there, that proves you're evil.
That's right.
Okay? Because the Lord didn't give you that understanding. You know? This is a blessing to have this knowledge, man. Okay? You got something on Mahai?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 17 and verse 12. It says, for fear is nothing else but the betraying of the succors which reason offereth.
Right.
So, you know, these people, they're going to lose their reasoning, man. You know, that's why that fear is going to grab hold of them. Because they're not going to understand what's happening around them. You know, they're not going to understand why these plagues, where they're coming, what's going on. They're not going to understand. They're going to lose all reasoning. So therefore, that fear is just going to, and they're going to be engulfed in that fear, man. Which the Lord said, what? I'm going to choose your delusions. Right? He's going to bring your worst fears upon you. And you're not going to understand it. So the mere fact you don't understand is just going to intensify that fear, man. You know? Yeah, that's all I had.
Okay. Where's the box? Man? It took us that long. The car's right there. Salakia. Okay, go ahead. That was it on that?
Yeah, that was enough.
Okay.
Got
So
some
I'm
trouble?
going to go check.
That's fine.
Use my slippers.
Isaiah 33 verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord Yahweh is his treasure.
Yeah, you know, that wisdom and knowledge, that's what's going to keep you stable, man. You know, having the answers, knowing why this is happening. Because the main question that these people are going to be asking, why is this happening? Where is this coming from? You know?
There should be crying for wine in the street.
That's it, man.
Right.
You know, and that's when they're going to be desiring to look for the prophets, man.
Yeah.
You know, but us, hey, we're going to know. We have the answers. We know. You know, the Lord is bringing this because of wickedness. The Lord is bringing this because of your pride. Because this is the finale of judgments. But they're not going to understand. You know? That's why they're not going to be stable. Us, we have that wisdom, so we have a foundation to be stable and, you know, just walk with that confidence without fear, man. You know, what scriptures say, how that the Lord did not give us the spirit of fear, but of power
Love.
and of love,
And
and of a sound mind. You know, which ties in with what the brother read, man. That sound mind, man. So we're not gonna be fearful like these people, man.
Yeah.
You know, you might get a bit shook up in the flesh, but in your mind, you know that, yo, I'm stable. Yahweh Shai is with me. So like,
And the thing is, the Lord is allowing this to build up. He's allowing this judgment, this wickedness to build up, so that He can come down with that ultimate judgment,
right.
the finale of judgment. So this is right now. We're in a place right now. It's worse than the flood.
Oh yeah.
Right now, this is worse than the flood. You thought the flood, was wickedness going on. This is way worse, more wicked than the flood. Okay? The Most High gave these devils the power to manipulate the weather. He gave them that power. He gave them the power to have the idol speak with the AI. That's an idol that's speaking. That's processing information. That you ask questions, it gives you rebuttals.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, yeah.
This is an idol. This is new.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
cause
yeah.
it to speak.
Cause it, yes, it,
Go ahead, man.
exactly, because the idols of old, they couldn't speak
No.
and walk and do things of that nature. The scriptures speak about that. You know, the idols that you have made, they have mouth and speak not. They have hands and they cannot move.
Yeah.
But you know, throughout the left-hand blessing that the Lord gave Esau, now he can make these idols speak and move, man. You know, and give you counsel. You know, Chat GPT, right?
Yeah.
So it's a new thing.
Right. And
You know?
and he's gonna rule his new system with it,
Yes.
with that idol at the forefront. You know, that idol is gonna be. That is what's gonna rule his system. Get me Revelations the 13th
I
chapter.
got it.
Okay, go ahead.
I got some right.
Okay,
before.
yeah, go ahead.
This is Isaiah 42:9. Behold, the former things will come to pass, and new things do I declare.
Right.
Before they spring forth, I tell you of them.
Right. So where's it? Tell us of it in the scriptures.
Yes, sir.
Oh, how can that be talking about a microchip? Some of you guys don't have no faith. Oh, how can that be talking about a microchip back then? Because you don't have faith that the Heavenly Father can say before.
That's right.
You know, they don't have the faith in that. That's why they think to them it's bugged out. These camps that don't believe in it, they say, oh, why would the Lord be talking about a microchip? Because He sees the future.
That's right.
He's setting up the future.
Yeah.
He put the microchip out there. he put it in their mind to make the microchip,
Yep.
buddy. Just like He put it in their mind to make the nuclear missile, man. Go ahead.
This is the book of Revelation 13 and verse 15. And He had power to give life unto the image of the beast.
Right.
That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast
Should be killed. Listen, if you don't bow down to this system, which is going to be headed by AI, you will have to be put to death. Well, the AI said it. Yeah, how can the AI be wrong? The AI just processes correct information, which is a lie. Because if you talk, and then we've proven that, you know, all of us who use AI, okay, when you ask a certain question, it goes off, and you got to correct it. You know, and then it says, "Oh, you're absolutely right. I'm sorry, I didn't notice." You know, because what? Because it's not perfect. It's flawed.
Right.
Okay, if man is not perfect, how can its creation be perfect?
That's right.
What sense does that make? A man, if someone that's not perfect, you gonna create a perfect being?
That's right, that's right, that's right.
You telling me this cat right here, he can create a perfect being more better than him?
That's right, that's right.
No, he can't. All right. Go ahead. Look, you getting mad. You getting listen, brother. I had to. Go ahead.
Out of order.
Yeah, I know. Scratching on the couch now. Go ahead.
It's Revelation 13 and verse 16, and He calls it.
Well, he's probably agreeing because these creatures know.
Yeah.
They know there's a power in their spirit, man. You know, in the spirit, they know there's a higher power, man. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, like the gorilla that
Right.
they're talking about. You?
Yeah. Well, right. He didn't speak about the higher power, but he spoke about how wicked man was.
Yeah.
You know, and he was speaking about Esau, how he's destroying the planet. Go ahead.
Revelation 13 and verse 16, and He causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Well, slack it. Just to harp on it. The donkey spoke when he saw the angel. You know? Go ahead.
Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
Yeah, so you're not going to be able to buy or sell unless you have the mark of the beast. Okay? The charagma. Right? which that's a physical mark, right? Which is that chip, which is going to signify, it's going to signify, because a chip is a signification, a signal that you are part of the system. You know, that you are within the what? The AI algorithm. What do you think? What do you think Larry Ellison is trying to do with the medical institutions? He's trying to bring all of the world medical institutions together under one database.
Okay.
You're like, it's all fragmented. We don't have all the information. It's all fragmented. We need to bring everything together, right? So we can put it on this AI database. Why? Because that's what the system is about. It's about being governed by their AI creation. Right? That's what it's about. And if you don't get down with that, read that again, brother, from where it says you shall be killed.
Revelation 13 and verse 15, it reads, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
If you do not get down, matter of fact, look at that word worship. And if there's a root, read the word there, and if there's a root, go ahead and read the root. Baba Kusha. All right? Because Esau's going to get to the point where it's either you get down or you lay down.
That's right.
Simple as that. Get down or lay down. Got it?
Yeah, so the word worship, proskuneo, in the Greek, it says, meaning to kiss, like a dog licking his master's hand.
To appease. You know? To appease the system, appease, you know? In order to appease it, what do you have to do? You have to be a part of it. You have to participate.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm thinking when it says kiss the son lest he be angry, that's to
right.
revere Yahushua with it. You know, these Edomites want you to revere them by way of taking this device.
Right. Right? Which we kiss Yahushua, we appease him. You know?
Yep.
You know, by doing his work and doing the things that he said. But
right.
But they want you to appease them by what? By doing what they say.
That's right.
By being part of their system. You see that? Take the chip. Be there. Don't speak against this system. You know? Just accept everything that we tell you to do. We tell you to get juice every 5 months. Trust the science. You know? AI said it. Go ahead.
It says to kiss the hand to one in token of reverence.
Yeah, it's a token of reverence. Oh, you remember I used to say how certain women would kiss my hand? And they said it was a sign of respect.
Yeah, it is.
Because that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's a sign of respect. Any chick I dealt with, they respected me. And that what they didn't last. You know, it didn't last long. It was just, you know, the chicks came and went in my life. But it's just that, you know, there's a thing of respect, and that if you respect the system, you're gonna do what the system says, though. You see what I'm saying? If you respect the system, you're gonna listen and obey the system. You know? Go ahead.
It says in the New Testament, by kneeling or prostration to do homage to one or make obeisance.
Obeisance. I know it's a hard word. Obeisance. Obeisance. Okay, go ahead.
Obeisance.
Obeisance what?
Obeisance.
Okay, go ahead.
Whether in order to express respect or make supplication. I'm going to jump to the Strong's definition. It says, meaning to kiss, like a dog licking.
Don't worry, we got time, brother. Go ahead.
Okay.
Read again. Go ahead.
Meaning to kiss, like a dog licking his master's hand, to fawn or crouch to.
That's right. Fawn. Oh, that's fawn. Fawn is a good one. That's an interesting word. F-A-U-N?
F-A-W-N.
Look that up, Mahaya. F-A-W-N. And go ahead to the root, if there is one.
Let me see if there's a root. Root word from to kiss.
Hey, they kissed the hand of these elites with the C-19. Right? They kissed the hand a lot of these people. They took the juice. They you know, they said once they said that you didn't have to. First, some of them might have rebelled, right? But then when they found out they're going to lose their job, what did they do? They obeyed.
Oh yeah.
So what is that? That's likened unto what? A kiss in the hand.
That's right.
You know. Go ahead.
There's not too much as far as the root words.
See, we didn't kiss the hand at Great Millstone. We didn't kiss Esau's hand when he was bringing that juice. Okay, we didn't kiss the hand. We said, hell no, we ain't with that. You know, even with this serious burn that I got, melted off half my forearm, right? Esau was trying to tell me to get some juice to not stop the infection. Oh, so you gotta get this juice. I'm like, nah. He said it all quick like the devil. He said, yeah, by the way, you gotta do this and that. Just get the juice. Here you go. Get rid of it. I was like, what? I was like, nah, I ain't taking no fucking juice, bro. He's like, why not? Nah, I'm not taking no juice, man. Oh, okay, all right. And then he got out, he got off my case, right? But we don't trust you devils. And we damn sure ain't kissing the ring to your goddamn micro C, man. You know? Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah.
The fawn.
This is the word fawn in the Merriam-Webster. It says to court favor by a cringing or flattering manner.
What the court favor is it? And you're gonna have some people, they're gonna try to be the best slaves. Keep my, all my points are running down.
Oh yeah.
You know, and people are gonna try to be on that type of level. You know. Did you get your third month fax juice? Well, I already got mine a day early because I was yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying to you? And they're gonna be through. All them people that it says they that consent unto him. Yeah. Give me 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter. Just like with the juice, you got people still taking the juice now.
Oh yeah.
Believe it or not.
Yeah.
All the information that came out,
Still taking it.
believe it or not, they're still taking the juice, man.
Because even now with the juice, you got to pay for it, you know? Like if you're not a certain age, like over 65, you got to pay for that shit. So they're paying for it. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Insane. Anyways, that's
yeah, there's a bit more.
okay, go ahead.
It says to show affection, use especially of a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're done, man. They're done. And Esau's gonna bring that hell through so heavily.
That's right.
That they're not gonna, they can't wait to get back into some system he got set up for them. They don't care what it is. That's how bad this. You think we're joking when we say some hell gotta come? He ain't just coming in with the chip like that. He ain't just going. Right. Don't expect next week, next month. Oh, by the way, you gotta get the chip. It's not. No. There's things that have to happen. He has to bring the society to its knees.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He will bring these people to their knees.
Mm-hmm.
So the next event, it ain't gonna be no C-19. That's baby shit.
That's right.
That was baby stuff.
Yeah.
Goo goo gaga.
Yeah.
The things that he's bringing now is big things.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Okay?
Real quick, on Slack.
Go ahead, bro.
Because even for the C-19, they weren't on their knees like that. I mean, they wanted things to come back to normal, but they didn't come like dogs.
Right.
You know? Like that, you know what I mean? So
That's true.
It's gonna be some serious for them to get on that level.
That's right.
I have because you got in a cringing manner when down to fawn. I have the definition of the word cringing.
Mm-hmm.
It says bent.
See, we go deep here at Great Millstone, man. This is what we are taught from our apostles and elders, right? To go deep. Oh well, the apostle Gabar did a beautiful lesson about trimming your lamp. And part of trimming your lamp is going deeper into these words, man. Yo, you brothers gotta watch that, man. It's such a simple, but the way the Elder Apostle Gabar goes into things, he makes it so easy and simple to understand, man. It's a gift, you know. And then he just went so much deeper. That's like, wow, this is beautiful, you know.
Which that's one of the points that the bishop brought out as far as one of the gifts that they desired of Apostle Gabar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He'll do a video on that. That's one of the videos he wants to pull up. Go ahead.
Okay. So so back to the word cringing. It says bent in fear or apprehension.
Right.
It says obedient or attentive to an excessive or servile degree.
Woo.
Obedient or attentive to an excessive or servile degree.
Excessive, man. That's what they call the teacher's pet.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, they gonna really get down with it, man. Yeah. And that's all Esau wants in his new kingdom. He don't want no rebellion. He don't want nobody who's, I'm not too sure with this. I don't like how they're doing this.
Right.
He wants somebody completely obedient.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
That's it. Yeah, just like I was gonna say, because even with the C-19, we kind of saw that because even people were fighting for the cause and saying you didn't get the jacked up, and they were like against you
Oh yeah.
because you didn't get juiced up,
Yeah.
So even with the seed, if you don't have it, Esau's servants, they're farming dogs. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna come and look at you like, yo, you're not part of the system,
Right.
and then snitch on you and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like the teacher's pet.
That's
The teacher's pet, if she sees some student doing some folly, she's gonna go report it to the teacher.
Yeah, Randall.
Yeah,
Randall.
That's right.
There's no Randall from Recess.
That's right.
He's always outside the
Oh yeah.
He's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Go ahead.
That's true.
Yeah, real quick, because Esau's gonna play with people's fears. Like you see the movie, is it 1942? I know what you're talking Orwell.
about. 1984.
1984. That's right. So the guy was able to manipulate the guy's fear. Put him in a room full of rats. The guy's like, okay, F it. I'm gonna bow down to your will. The guy pulled up in front of him,
Yeah.
extended his hand like that's come to daddy. So that's how people are gonna come.
Yeah.
Right.
They're gonna worship the beast.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Because at the end of the day, it's going to be a personal choice. Yeah. Like,
Oh, yeah.
That's what he does. He puts you back in your back
Against
against the wall,
Yeah, right.
and you have to make that choice.
Mm-hmm.
Because he ain't gonna come and just grab your hand. So he's gonna create like the chaos. Like,
Right.
So
Okay. That's it on that. That was it on the definition and everything.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Okay. You got a precept, Shaquat?
No.
You got something?
About idolatry.
Okay. Go ahead. And we gotta get back to Revelation 13. I think we don't think we finished it. Go ahead.
So it says here in Wisdom of Solomon 13:1, surely vain are all men by nature who are ignorant of the Most High and cannot, out of the good things that are seen, know Him that is.
Right.
Jump to verse 10. But miserable are they, and in dead things is their hope, who call them
Right, because
gods.
really AI is dead. Although it can mimic life and all, it's really a dead thing. It's not. There's no life in it. Even when they do let's say you make a TV show out of AI or a commercial out of AI, them people are dead. Them characters you see are dead characters. They don't have spirit. They're mimicking spirit.
That's right.
Even when they have them sing, some of them songs could fool you, man. Bro, there's one song I was like, damn, I fucking like this shit. And then I found out it was AI.
Yeah.
I said, I deleted it. But I was like, I was like, that's a fucking good song, man.
Yeah.
You know how they did it? But there's certain, what I notice is that they're not able to do how Jake does it. That's why what is Jake's music called? What? Soul music. The way Jake sings, they'll inflect the voice, and it'll come back down. They're not able to do all that extra stuff. They're able to sing like Esau, And the Esau's soulless, man. He got a soul, but he's soulless.
So,
He doesn't have that salt. He's robotic.
Robotic, yeah.
See, Jake is people of spirit. When you see the way Jake sings, and then do that extra shit, I can't do all that. It can't do all that. When you hear them songs, it could be good. It could be good because of the lyrics is fire, the beat is fire in the back, but it can't go that extra mile. That's that spirit. That's that soul, and that's your personal twist.
That's right.
That's your spirit that's bringing the song according to your spirit. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah.
Like if you get an AI chef, the AI chef, he ain't gonna add no extra. Let me put a little extra pepper in it. No, it's gonna do whatever's on the system to do.
that's it.
If it says 2 tablespoons of cumin, it's gonna put 2 tablespoons of cumin. It ain't gonna add no extra. Let's put a little extra cumin. To balance. To make it, give it a little bit of.
Yeah, that's that spirit.
That's that spirit. Go ahead, brother. Well, the spirit is like the wind. So the spirit ain't just robotic and just in a line of digital numbers. And no, all brothers got spirits, and it goes where it goes. You know, go ahead, brother. Still like it.
Yeah. It says here, but miserable are they, and in dead things is their hope, who call them gods.
Yeah.
It says here, Wisdom of Solomon 14:8. But that
Dead things they call God. AI is a dead thing, man. Go ahead.
But that which was made.
Try to ask it spiritual questions. They don't know nothing about no spiritual questions, man. It only deals with data. Go ahead.
Yep. It says here, Wisdom of Solomon 14:8. But that which is made with hands is cursed, as well it.
Oh, was do you think the Lord was actually Isaac or Adam? No, that wouldn't make any sense because then
Right. That's right.
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you don't got the spirit on
That's
it.
it. That's it.
See, we got the spirit. So we can say, yeah, that was Isaac. Yep, that was Adam. That's the first Adam. Okay?
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
That reminded me that I had this chick that was, she asked me a question about the reincarnation, and she said, "Oh, I asked AI about reincarnation." and AI said it doesn't exist.
So it's right. Yeah, it's right.
That's their God.
That's their God, bro. Like, whatever AI says, it goes, man. You know, if AI said it's facts, you know. Which these people they're becoming more and more dependent of AI, man.
That's right.
Go with for counsel. Oh, should I do this? Should I, what the fuck? Think for yourself.
What should,
You know?
what should I eat today?
Yeah. What should I eat today? Should I kill myself? You know, they're asking things like that,
Man,
man.
be careful with that talk.
Oh, Salakia.
I saw a
Flag
commercial.
me. Send agents to my door.
I saw a commercial this morning of Google, the integrated AI in their system. So basically, the commercial is a woman taking a picture of glasses, and then the AI will tell her which one is the best for her.
Yeah.
Which one should I choose? Oh, you should pick circle the one, the one. Pick this one because it will make your eyes look better. Oh shit! Okay, this is the one I'm going for. So yeah.
Oh.
I mean, yeah. It is a serious thing.
Yeah.
You know, but you use it, not abuse it.
That's right.
That's
That's
right.
right.
You don't trust in it, you know. You know it goes off. Just understand it goes off. Some of these people don't believe it goes off.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? We know it goes off. We know it's flawed.
Yeah.
But use it to your advantage. AI has helped me with a lot of things. Okay? Because I'm using it to my advantage on top of the wisdom
That's right.
and knowledge.
Yeah, that's right.
Not trusting in fucking AI.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ain't nothing but a tool. Ain't nothing but a tool. Go ahead.
Yeah, so it says here, but that which is made with hands is cursed, as well it, as he that made
So
it.
AI is cursed. Because we ain't gonna have no AI in the kingdom. AI is gonna be destroyed. We ain't gonna have no AI in the kingdom. You know? Go ahead.
Because-
Fight mode.
It says, as well it,
Yeah.
as he that made it, he because he made it, and it because being corruptible, it was called
Shut up.
God. For the ungodly and his ungodliness are
Being
both.
corruptible. Corruptible. Okay? AI is not perfect. It's corruptible, man. Go ahead.
Can't make life. Can't produce life.
No. Can't produce life. It doesn't have a spirit.
Someone could just hack it and make you make the AI give you the answer that you want to hear.
That's right.
Esau is doing that for sure.
That's what it is doing. That's
You know
what
what I'm
it is.
saying? What's it called? Hacks it and then plays with it, man.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, well, like we were saying earlier, it's based on his frame of reference, Esau's frame of reference, mindset.
Yeah, but that's how Esau thinks. He is an AI.
Right.
Esau is like a fucking AI. Now he's a robot. A robot, as one of my friends say, robot. He's a robot, man. Okay, he doesn't have the way Esau operates. Everything got to be in a structural and within the lines type of manner. Like remember how they used to go to war? They used to go to war and everyone's in a line and bow, don't break your ranks. you just gotta stand there and be shot
Yeah.
like a retard. That's how Esau did it. We didn't do it like that. We did, you know, you go this way, you know, in the tree. One brother's in the tree, one next brother's in the bush.
Yeah.
One next brother's running, you know, going towards them because you don't give a fuck. Everyone got their own spirit, man.
That's right.
How you gonna have a thing? It's like I tell you, brothers, you guys all got to speak in a particular, you know, use a particular vernacular, you know, speaking in this same style. We all speak in the same style. We all wear the same garment.
Mm-hmm.
Where does the scripture say that? We all have our own garment. We all got our own style. We all, you know.
That's right.
Go ahead, Billy.
And just as AI can be corrupted, similar to how Wikipedia, anyone can come in and put in their own information in an article.
Right.
Something simple as who was the fifth president? You can put up and say, oh, it was Denzel Washington, Denzel whoever, and then they'll think it as facts. Just
Right.
anyone can come in and put their information.
Control narrative, you call it.
Exactly.
Yep. That's right. So that's it on that.
Just a bit more. It says here, for the ungodly and his ungodliness are both alike hateful unto the Most High. For that which is made.
Waters, but sure.
I didn't find the car. Didn't find the car.
It's right there on the sign, brother. Right there by you see the street where the metro's on?
Okay.
Right there on the left.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. I'll do that at the end. Didn't find it. Went all the way back.
Okay, go ahead.
It says here, for that which is made shall be punished together with him that made it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. That's it. Go ahead.
That's Isaiah 31. The Egyptians are men,
And
are not the Most High. The Lord's gonna come and punish those. The Lord's gonna punish the AI, and He's gonna punish the those that created the AI, man. You saw, man. You know.
Yeah. And really, in reality, knowledge is supposed to be a process too. To get knowledge, just everything download to you right away. It's supposed to be a process of getting that knowledge.
It's like food. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, go ahead. But Esau's a microwave guy. He's a guy. He loves microwave. Go ahead.
So there's more on the.
it says, therefore, even upon the idols of the Gentiles shall there be a visitation, because in the creature of the Most High they are become an abomination.
Yeah. So all them data centers, they're all going to be destroyed.
That's right.
All those data centers are all going to be destroyed when
That's right.
Yahushua comes back.
That's right.
Okay? All of them. All right? Are going to be destroyed. And one of them going to be standing a piece of an eight. No, all of it is going to be destroyed to rubble. Because we don't need that. We don't need no goddamn AI. First of all, we're going to live forever. Why we need AI? Artificial intelligence. We are going to be intelligence. Artificial goes back to what? Artificer. Go ahead.
Yeah, they are become an abomination and a stumbling block to the souls of men,
There you go.
and a snare to the feet of the unwise. For the devising of idols was from the beginning. For the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication, and the invention of them the corruption of life. But
Yeah.
they are
The artificer, man.
That's right.
The artificer. Go ahead.
For me, they said it was a stumbling block because people they actually reverence this artificial intelligence. Like in Albania, you got an AI that's actually part of the government.
Yeah.
It's called Diela, which means son.
wow.
And they actually set her up as part of the government, man. People actually believe in her, you know.
Yeah, when she speaks, they probably all get silent.
You see that?
You know, everyone has their opinion, and when the other says, "Oh, shh," the other's speaking.
Yeah, that's right.
Idol, man.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah, bugged out, man.
Well, I believe we should always get it all. Oh, wow.
Yeah, right.
We're going with that. We're going with
Yeah.
this. Go ahead.
Yeah, it says, for neither were they from the beginning, neither shall they be forever.
That's right.
For by the
That's
vain
right.
glory of men they entered into the world.
Like I said, there ain't gonna be no AI in the kingdom, man. Go ahead.
And for by the vain glory of men they entered into the world.
Do you know how much that destroys the earth?
Yeah.
and getting them damn data centers.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, look.
Whole lot of water.
Look. You have
Yeah,
chat.
That's right.
You have chat, Shaquat.
Yeah.
Look up how much does the data centers affect the ecosystem, or something along those lines. Okay, go ahead.
It says, and therefore, for by vainglory of men they entered into the world, and therefore shall they come shortly to an end.
Yeah, we're gonna come shortly to an end, man. It was created recently, and it's gonna be destroyed very soon.
That's right.
Go ahead, bro.
Okay, real quick. Isaiah 31:3. Now the Egyptians are man
That's right.
and not power,
Mm-hmm.
and the horse is flesh
Mm-hmm.
and not spirit. When the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they all shall fail together.
Break it down, brother.
Yeah, so the Egyptians would be these Edomites, starting with these Americans. Okay, their flesh, they're not power. Okay, and their horse is flesh. That's their power, man. Their power is through AI, man. That's what's gonna help them. That's what helps them with their drones and their military. You got the military that made alliances with the Palantir, and the ICE is using this IT tool. So the military of Esau is deep into the AI, man. Okay, but it says here. It says when the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down. So ultimately Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is going to take them down, man. Okay, the scriptures talk about the war in heaven in Revelation 12. Okay, it says Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought with his angels. That's Esau's military, man, which of course is going to use the AI. And it says they didn't prevail. So Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is going to destroy it, man.
That's right.
Okay? So that's it. That's all I heard.
That's right. That's right. Well, you got something, Shaquat?
It's not giving much on the question.
Can I give you no answer?
Like, it's giving like basic. I can read it. I asked how much does the data center affect the ecosystem. It says data centers have a real measurable impact on ecosystems, but how much they affect the environment depends on energy source, location, cooling method, and scale. It says overall impact, big picture.
Did you say AI data centers?
No, I didn't say AI data.
Say the AI data centers. Say large AI data centers. Large AI data centers. Update the question. All right, you got some Amos?
I got some. It was just real quick about the Lord in Isaiah 43:19. Behold, I will do a new thing. Now it shall spring forth. All right. So basically, just to back you up, that Yahweh Shimon is going to destroy this technology, and he's going to implement his technology. There is the spiritual technology is going to be upon earth.
Yeah, read that scripture again.
Isaiah 43:19. Behold, I will do a new thing. Now it shall spring forth.
Spring forward means it's going to come.
Yeah.
So the new thing, but we keep going.
Shall ye not know it? I will make even make a way in the wilderness and a river in the desert.
Okay, well, that's not really speaking about the AI being destroyed, but that's speaking about a new thing that the Heavenly Father is going to create. Go ahead. New things are coming forth all the time. Go ahead.
Okay.
Another thing, one scripture you could have got was knowledge shall be increased.
Yeah,
Because the knowledge is being increased through that AI, man.
True.
Go ahead, bro.
Okay, so I got information concerning the data centers. It says data centers, the massive facilities powering cloud computing, AI, streaming, and the internet have significant environmental impacts, primarily through high resource consumption and waste. The rapid growth driven by AI has amplified these effects as of 2025.
Wow. See? So it says amplifying basically it's amplifying the destruction of the earth. That's what it's doing. So how is that sustainable? It's not sustainable, man. You can't continue with that. thought this devil's plan was to clean up the earth and stop the pollution with the carbon. But look what he's doing. He's going doing the exact opposite. So this man is a hypocrite in every way, man. You know.
So what you mean? Like basically, like the information is stacked up somewhere.
Yeah, data center.
Yeah. That's where the information is. How they power it, because it has to be powered. You know. And they got the data center is basically, you know, it's a place where it gets powered. Matter of fact, you could. Well, I can't give you a perfect answer for it, but like you said, they have the cloud computing. That's the cloud is where you store information. You know, on the internet, it's called a cloud, right? I mean, if you ask it, it'll go into a deep breakdown. But the bottom line is, you know, that's what they use to power this AI.
Okay.
The data centers, information.
Yeah, information.
It's where the information is stored.
It's stored.
And it takes a lot of energy. They use a lot of resources from the earth. They got to keep extracting.
Wow.
You know, so it leaves back a lot of waste. So it's destroying the earth. But at the same time, they're saying they're trying to clean up the earth. You see? Matter of fact, give me Revelations 11 and 18. Oh, you gotta read it up?
Revelation 11 and verse 18. And the nations were angry,
Yeah.
and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and to them that fear thy name, great and small, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth.
Right. So this is what one of the things Yahushua is coming to do is to destroy you Edomites for destroying the earth. Okay? That's a great offense to the Heavenly Father, man. This earth was created to be paradise, man.
Right.
All right? You know, you weren't supposed to be suffering on the earth. The earth was supposed to be a paradise. You know? Esau has turned it into a wilderness, man, of sorrow and depression, man. Go ahead.
No, that wasn't on this one.
Okay. Go ahead, Shqua.
Psalms 82 and verse 5. They know not, neither do they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course.
Yeah, that's because of Esau. You know, he has caused the earth, all its foundation to be out of course, man. You know, to where certain things is out of the norm, where certain places where it's not supposed to snow, there's snow. You know, certain places where it's not supposed to be as hot, you know, it's hotter. Because what? Esau is messing up with the ecosystem, man. Trying to establish new inventions, like we're going into with the AI, sucking the resources out of the earth, you know?
That's right.
Just to create this big ass idol.
Yep.
You know, which that's part of his blessing too, because you gotta remember, Isaac gave Esau the sword, you know, and via his sword, hey, what is he doing? He's utilizing it and corrupting everything, man. You know, he also said that he would receive the fatness of the earth, and Esau is sucking all the fatness out of the earth, man.
Right.
Not giving it rest, you know. And eventually, hey, like we're going into, the Lord's gonna have to punish him for that, man.
Yeah,
You
to
know?
prove it's an idol, because that is an idol, bro. Don't ever get it twisted. AI is an idol. What did Elon Musk say in that interview? He said, I don't know, maybe our next god will come out of Phoenix.
Yeah.
Or something like one of the places he said, you know, Memphis. I think he said Memphis. Our next god will come out of Memphis. And he said that to Tucker Carlson. Or was it Tucker Carlson? No, it was Jordan Peterson. And he said, it's not really funny, huh? Because he's supposed to be a Christian Edomite, Jordan Peterson, right? But guess what? He was telling the truth, because where are they building them data centers in America? It's Memphis. Matter of fact, let's look up where is the data? Okay, is Memphis the main place that Elon Musk is building data centers? Let's just say that. I'll just say something like that. Okay? That's to show you it's an idol. It's meant to be an idol.
That's right.
That's what it is. You know?
Wow.
You know, that's what it is. So when we speak about the idol, this is really the ultimate idol. It's the ultimate idol that Esau's created, but it's still nothing more than an idol. It doesn't breathe. Okay? It doesn't have a spirit. You know? You know? You know. Anyways, that's it on that. Who's getting that? Who's getting the chat GPT? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Who got a precept?
There's more information on the data centers. But,
Okay, but let me get a precept real quick. Anyone got a precept? If anyone has it. Okay, go ahead, read that.
Okay, so it says 1. Massive energy consumption and greenhouse gas emissions. Data centers are extremely power intensive, running servers 24/7 and requiring additional energy for cooling.
Oh.
Give me the scripture, Shaquat, which says, "Who made the world of wilderness." Go ahead.
Globally, data centers consume vast amounts of electricity, with projections showing rapid growth due to AI.
Yeah. A vast amount of electricity. That's why people's where the data centers are, people's electric bill is supposed to rise exponentially. Man. How you gonna build a data center no one asked for it and then charge the people for it? That's how he does things. He always puts the bill on the poor.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he does. He got all the money in the world, but he puts the bill on the poor. Man, yeah, we're gonna build these we need to put money into the infrastructure. But why? What? Them people that's their business, and they're already getting rich off of it. Why do we have to pay for it? Why don't they reinvest in their own business? Oh, you need infrastructure, don't you? That's how this devil gets you. It's like I have a business, right? And I got a business, but then everyone in Montreal gotta pay for my business.
Oh yeah.
But I'm profiting from the business more and more. You know?
Yeah.
I got more product. I got more new vehicles, new employees. But I'm getting a big fat check from the people for this service. They didn't even ask for the service. Most of them don't even use the service like that. Go ahead, bro.
It says this leads to high CO2 emissions if powered by fossil fuel.
Well, hold on. Wasn't their whole goal to stop CO2 emission? Wait, the goal was zero emission, Rakata. It was zero emission.
Yeah.
But the thing that the system they're building is using up so much amount of CO2. No, but we got to destroy the cows. We got to cut off the people, Rakata. Right? Go ahead.
Yeah, so the scripture says, the thief coming not before to kill,
To steal.
and to destroy.
That's all he comes to do.
Okay, so reading on. It says, U.S. data centers emitted around 105 million tons of CO2 equivalent in recent estimates. Backup diesel generators add local air pollution, harming nearby communities' health.
Yeah, do you think they care? You think they care about the community's health? Did the DuPonts care about the people's health in that city they poisoned? They didn't care. You seen their eyes when they were getting investigated? Like, who gives a fuck about those roaches? That was their spirit.
Yeah.
That was their spirit that they came in. Okay. But you believe these people are here to help you, right? You Edomites are retarded, are stupid. Okay, yo, who got that information on? Go, hold on, we didn't read a scripture yet. Did we read a scripture?
You asked for a scripture.
What scripture?
Isaiah 14.
Oh, okay, get that.
Isaiah 14 and verse, start at 16. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble?
Yeah, right.
That
Right, speaking about you Edomites. You made the earth to tremble, man. Through your sword. Go ahead.
that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness, and destroyed the cities thereof.
Yeah, you made the world as a wilderness. That's what you devils have done.
Wow.
You look outside, this is a wilderness, man.
Yeah.
I mean, like a barren land. This is barren.
Yeah.
You don't see no fruit trees outside in the summertime. You don't see no, you know what I mean? There's no fertility. The grass is yellow.
Yeah, you gotta buy soil to actually plant and stuff. You can't really plant on the soil that you have.
Madness.
Concrete jungle.
It's a concrete jungle. And it's ugly to look at, man. It doesn't build up your spirit.
Excuse me.
Go ahead.
Well, there was a curse that came upon
King.
King.
Mm-hmm.
So it says, no, Slovakia.
Come on.
Cursed be the field.
Yeah.
That's it.
Cursed above
That's
Okay.
That's why it even tells. It says, "I am against you, destroyer of the earth. I'm against you, he that destroyed the earth." Okay, because that's ultimately what Esau has been set up to do. He's against everywhere he goes, he destroys the ecosystem, right? Which again is not even good for himself because he has to live on the earth.
You're a fool.
So yeah, so he's destroying the Lord's creation and he's just causing all sorts of mess all over the place, man.
He can't help it.
Mm-hmm.
He can't help it. He's Dennis the Menace. That's it on that?
Yeah, I found it.
Go ahead.
Genesis 4:11, and now thou art thou cursed from the earth,
That's right.
which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A
Yeah,
fugitive.
the earth is not yielding its strength
Yeah.
to him, man. You get these little small apples, you know? Most of the crop is decrepit by the time it's time to pick it,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
It's not where it's supposed to be, man.
yeah.
You're supposed to eat a fruit and feel like you got spiritual power.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He's accelerating the age of the earth.
Oh yeah.
Just say, you know, it says, when thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth.
Right. Okay, so that's it on that? Okay. You have something?
Yeah, no, that was it on the.
Okay, go ahead.
I asked the question: is Memphis the main place Elon Musk
Right.
is building data centers? It says yes. Memphis, Tennessee, is currently the primary location where Elon Musk is building massive data center infrastructure for his AI company.
It says the main place?
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
for his AI company XAI. The site, known as the Gigafactory of Compute, the house of Colossus supercomputer, which is described as the world's largest AI training system. It says,
It's the largest
Yeah.
AI training system. So that's showing you. That's why he said maybe our new God will come out of Memphis. Because they are setting this up to be a God. This is an idol. You know, it's a false God, but it's an idol. You know, and they justify it being worshipped because of what it can do, the miracles. Go ahead.
It says key data center projects in Memphis. Elon Musk presence in Memphis consists of two major facilities and significant supporting infrastructure. It says Colossus One, located in a repurposed former Electrolux appliance factory in South Memphis. It launched with 100,000 NVIDIA H100 CPUs and has since expanded to 200,000 GPUs. And the rest goes into that.
That's energy.
Well, that's something to do with that's the computer. Something to do with the computer parts. But yeah, man, this guy's destroying the planet to build this idol, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says supporting facilities. XAI is also building an $80 million dollars water waste recycling plant to provide 1.3 million gallons of daily cooling water without straining the local aquifer, as well as 88 acres solar farm.
Yeah.
Yes, this guy.
Yeah.
That's a lot of water.
A lot of water, a lot of wickedness. You know, a lot of destruction. Go ahead, bro.
And he said he does that because he doesn't want to run the water of the people around.
Yeah.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good.
Go ahead, bro.
Sirach 14 and 7.
Break it down, bro.
And if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly. And at the last he will declare his wickedness. So even pertaining to that example, he claims to build water waste machines to help him to cool the AI's building, so he doesn't waste their water. But at the end of the day, it's not going to be beneficial for the people, because again, they'll have to pay for everything.
That's right.
Okay, and you might say it's not affecting the people, but it might affect the water. It might affect all sorts of negative effects that situation might bring. And so you see, he claims to be doing good, but there's all sorts of evil behind it.
That's right. I got a piece of back it up. The Proverbs 26 and 25, and he reads in King James, when he speak kindly, do not believe him, for there are 7 abomination in his heart.
Right.
Well, complete abomination in his heart. You know, that's the devil. That's what one thing that the Lord gave him is a good the ability to convince and to deceive.
Yeah.
You know, so he'll tell you things. You know, he has a serpent tongue. You know, so he'll tell you things that will make it show like it's good, but his intention, as it says, his words are smoother than butter, but in his heart there's war. You know, so it's not for the people's benefit. He doesn't really care about. He doesn't even care about his own.
The scriptures speak about how that the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. You know, referring to Esau, Edom, man. You know what I'm saying? All he's about is just profit and gain. You know, whatever he presents to you, it might seem that it's for your benefit, but really it's for his profit and his gain, man, at the end of the day. That precept? This is Matthew 24 and verse 22. It says, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So,
no flesh shall be saved, because Esau Edom is not there to bring life. It's there to kill, steal, and destroy, as the brother mentioned before. Okay, so if there was that video that we seen of Esau going throughout the earth, then eventually the whole earth became a pile of dung.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so if Esau was to reign forever and Yahushua weren't to show up, okay, he would destroy the whole life itself.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because what is he setting up? Same-sex marriage, AI, all sorts of madness. At the end, that's not conducive to life.
Right.
Okay, he's destroying the essence of life.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and he's bringing forth death. That's why the Habakkuk classifies him as death. You know, it cannot be satisfied.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, look what he's doing, man. When he goes everywhere he goes, he sucks the natural resources dry. So he can't be satisfied, man. You know, he can't. He has everything and he still wants more. The banks have all the money and they still want more. I mean, well, you know.
Like Kobe told Kanye, can you be the same beast and the different animal at the same time? He's like, I'm already the best. No, you got the best. Yeah, you can go more. You know? Kanye said that or Kobe said that to Kanye. You know? Yeah.
Go ahead. You got something?
No.
Okay. Go ahead, bro.
this is Malachi 1 and verse 4. It says, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. So, you know, Esau is the one that brings forth wickedness, you know, he's that border, meaning, you know, that starting line where wherever, like we're going into wherever he goes, death follows, because what does wickedness lead to? Death, man. You know, and wickedness, you could say, you know, it's sin, right? Transgressing the laws. And that's what Esau is. He's a known person to promote that, man. That's why the Lord gave him a short time to rule, because if he continued like we went into, he would destroy everything, man. The whole earth, life itself, even himself. You know, the mere fact that he's spraying chemtrails and the skies, here it is, he's breathing the same air, showing you that that's not a smart idea, man. So, you know, the Lord had to give him a short time, man, because the way Esau is running, man, everything will be for dead.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even now, you know, the things that we eat, you know, the things that we consume, certain things should kill us. You know, if it wasn't for the Lord, you know, if it wasn't for Yahushua, man, we would be through. You know, but that's all I had.
That's right, huh?
Good, bro.
Matthew 24 and 22.
Yeah.
And except those days should be shorted, there shall no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shorted.
Which we just read that, hey, the Spirit
Oh,
brought it
just
back
read
again.
it.
Yeah, the Spirit, man. You know, hey, those days have to be shortened, man. And we're seeing the days being shortened, man. You know, hey, we're already going to 2026.
Shit.
And then, like, what, two weeks? It's already 2026, man. 2025 went like this. So that's a proof how that the Lord is shortening the times for his elect, man. Because we're fed up with this place, man. Each and every day, man, you're seeing wickedness increasing. It's like, oh, fuck. You know? And we're seeing what the Lord is speeding up the times, man.
Oh, yeah.
You know, weeks are like days now. You know? That's all the power of the Lord, man, for his elect. You know?
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Beautiful thing. Go ahead, bro. Yes, sir.
That's what I
Oh, okay. Yeah, so go ahead, bro.
Psalms 58 and 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
Yeah, you know, that's just what Esau does, man. He speaks lies, man. You know, since he comes out the womb, he speaks lies. And the way he presents lies to you is as if it's the truth, too.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because he speaks with that confidence that, yeah, it's factual. I checked it out. You know?
I checked the eye.
Yeah, I checked the eye. And then the Jake is simple, they'll believe it. Not only these people that are simple, they'll believe it, man. You know, but us, you know, we're privy to Esau's tactics, man. We know how he talks. You know, we know what he's about, man. Hey, scriptures tell us to never trust our enemy, and we don't trust him. You know, whatever he presents saying is good for you, nah, I don't know, man. There's something about him, he's lying, man. And then you do the research, you come to find out, yeah, he is lying. You know? So us, we're very studious and looking at Esau's character, man, you know? Because part of this truth, too, is learning about your enemies. Because so long, you know, being in this world, Jake was walking around thinking that we didn't got no enemies. You know, not realizing these nations, they don't like him, man, especially E. You know, he's trying to do everything possible to exterminate us as a nation. You know? But now we're privy to that. So, you know, we have one eye open on this devil, man. You know? Scriptures say, marvel not what Satan has transformed himself into an angel of light. That's part of what him speaking lies, man.
That's right.
You know, presenting himself that, yo, he's suit and tie, you know, shaven. Oh, this guy's an angel, you know? Nah, man, that's the devil right there. You know?
Yeah. So he'll sweet talk you, you know, flatter you, and then once he flatter you, he'll stab you in the back, man. So Esau operates, man. You know, I was thinking of that movie, Catch Me If You Can, man. He spoke with a lot of confidence,
right?
But then if he's seen a teller, you know, a woman that look pretty, he'll talk to her and sweet talk her, and then then he'll say, yeah, just cash this check for me, you know, I'm an air pilot, you know, I'm a pilot. I just came from Dubai and to do this and that. It's crazy out here. He'll talk to her and okay, I'll cash it, you know, because her guard is down.
Yeah.
Right. So and then before you know it, the dude cash hundreds and thousands of checks. Right. So that's how Esau operates, man.
Yeah.
You know, he'll woo you, he'll tell you all the things you want to hear, his sweet nothings, and make you bring your guard down, and boom, he'll hit you with it. You know, whatever legislation or whatever thing he wants to pass, man. Go ahead.
No, he's the top con artist on the earth.
Oh yeah.
You know, because that word con artist goes into basically, gaining your confidence. You know, and that's what like the brother was saying. That's what he does, man. He breaks your guard down, and then afterwards he brings in that poison. You know. When you look at Esau, that's how he speaks, bro.
Yeah.
You know, he tries to get you comfortable with him, and then afterwards, you know, he thinks you're all buddy or whatever. You know?
Harmless.
Yeah.
The Most High made it where a lot of them don't have no bass in their voice. You know, it's weak demeanor.
That feels nothing.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah, so like you got Gil Bates.
Oh man.
Talking about Depop, you know?
Right. The foot is crossed. Not even square.
Yeah.
I can't even do that.
He's talking in front of a public about depopulation, and they're all clapping, man. You know?
Yeah.
Talking about reducing the amount of humans on the earth.
We did a real good job with juice and this and that, and we could probably bring it down to about 2.35.
Right. Everybody's laughing and clapping. It's madness. I got a precept.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Sirach.
In his mind, the auditorium should be empty. You know, and he's imagining a world where the auditorium that he's in is empty. His mind is too much. There should be only 2 people in here. No, he's thinking like Thanos, you know? There's only be 2 people in here, you know? His mind, they all disappear. Perfection. Go ahead.
This is Sirach 12 and 16. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit.
Right. And so I'm saying people in the auditorium, you know, when one of them is sick unto death, you come visit them. Oh man, I heard that you fell sick. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just here, just on the ventilator. Yeah, it's insane. You know, just plug it out. Oh, I wish you the best. You know, I wish you the best. You know, that's how they operate, man. Real devils, man. Go ahead, bro.
He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood.
That's right. Listen on that.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. What you got? Shaquat?
I'm tired.
Okay, you got some? Okay.
I mean, there's more information on the destruction of the AI data centers.
Yeah, go ahead, brother. Brother, okay. Go ahead and break it down too.
Oh, it's okay. Number 2, high water usage for cooling. Servers generate immense heat, and many data centers use evaporative cooling systems that consume enormous amounts of water.
Yeah.
It says a single large data center can use millions of gallons daily, equivalent to the needs of thousands of households.
Damn.
Okay, so a data is something that is physical. It's physical too, right?
Data centers.
No, but I mean that the data.
It's the information.
Okay, but because they say that they can't, they don't have no place to put them no more.
Well, they put in the computer.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So
They have places like you see like this stores data. You see that little thing there?
this
The
data,
red thing?
Yeah.
That stores data.
Okay.
They have the data centers with a whole bunch of machines that
Okay,
store
so the
this
machine.
data.
Okay.
You know?
Understand. Okay. You understand my question.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It says in water scarce regions, this strains local supplies and exacerbates shortages.
This guy could use this money to actually, give people clean water.
That's true.
Rather, he's using it to feed his idol.
That's right.
Phosphorus.
While people are suffering, man.
Right.
It shows you once again, he doesn't care about you people, man.
Yeah.
He just sees you as useless eaters. That's what the elites. That's how they see us.
Yeah.
Well, it's in their hands to do good for the benefit of their people. They're not doing it, man.
Well, what good is AI if you can't eat?
Right.
Right? It's idle. AI can't give you food. Right? It's an idol. You're gonna bow down to it, but it can't give you no food. Can't give you no water. Yahweh Shem El Shai can give water. He showed it. He showed he can give food, bread.
Yes.
From the heavens.
Yeah, that's right.
He showed that. He showed you how ravens give you bread. So our power can bring bread and water.
Yes.
Right.
And
Their
meat.
power, you could just ask it questions over there. Oh, well, maybe if you do this and that. It's like, well, can you give me water?
Yeah,
I can't give you anything.
Yeah.
But you can do this and that.
There
But
you go.
I don't have anything around.
There you
I don't
go.
know. I can't help you.
That's
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll give you all type of ideas.
Yeah.
But if you don't have the means to do that,
Yeah.
it's all just that, an idea.
Yeah.
You can't eat an idea.
Yeah. It'll be like looking into past situations.
Right.
People used to eat each other.
Right.
That's an idea. I'll tell you.
Yeah, right. Well, human meat does have nutrients.
Yeah,
If you really go deep.
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother.
That's right. Yahweh Shem El Shai, like you said, man, his power is limitless.
That's right.
Okay. Because Esau, he has that, what they call the Methuselah.
I know you're talking about. I know you're talking about
Where they say there's not enough food to feed the whole world.
Malthurian.
Malthusian.
Yeah, that's right.
So in order to bring some type of enough food, they're gonna have to bring a crisis by way of war,
Right.
famine and pestilence. And
Yeah.
that's what he wants to do, bring forth crisis to reduce the population. Malthusian theory,
Yeah.
That's right.
you know?
That's right.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, you got
Okay. Sirach 1 and 15, that which is crooked cannot be made straight, and that which is wanted cannot be numbered.
Right, and Esau's crooked, you know, so he cannot be made straight, man. So we're not surprised when, you know, his inventions of freaking overutilizing the earth to bring forth these wicked inventions, man. We're not surprised. You know, what does scripture say? Evil tree is going to bring forth what? Evil fruits. Roughly paraphrasing, man. So we know his nature. We know he's going to be doing wickedness, man. You know, and he can't change that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so another effect, it says electronic waste, e-waste, frequent hardware upgrades, servers, GPUs, every 3 to 5 years, generate millions of tons of e-waste annually. Improper disposal releases toxic materials, lead, mercury, into soil and water.
Right.
AI acceleration could add 1 to 5 million tons more e-waste per year. Going to back to what we read, Revelation 11 and 18, man. Okay, the Lord's gonna destroy him that destroy the earth.
That's right.
Okay, so yeah, he's pretending like he's helping the society, will bring forth all this intelligence, but at the same time he's destroying the earth, man. Okay. One more, it says other impacts: land use and habitat disruption from building large facilities. Local noise, heat release, and pollution from generators, often cited in vulnerable communities, raising environmental justice concerns.
Yeah, so let me get this. This is Isaiah 24:4. It says, the earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish.
Yeah, because the devil is in power. You saw Edom, the so-called white man.
The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof.
That's why it says in Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. The earth is defiled because the devil is in power, man.
Because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant.
They went against Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, who gave the orders on how to proper rule the earth. You know, the laws are set in place to bring forth prosperity to the earth and not to destroy it, man.
That's right.
But Esau, what did he do? Well, he turned everything upside down. That's why it says, Isaiah, your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as a potter's clay. When you go against the laws of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, that brings forth destruction.
Right. Therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate.
That's right. So once you go against the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, the proper order, well, curses come upon it.
Yeah.
Curses come upon the earthly. But when you obey, well, blessings come upon it, man. Okay?
Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left.
That's right. So Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to bring forth a recompense to what has been done upon the earth, man. And those that rule the earth unjustly, okay, without balance, okay, is going to bring forth destruction. I had a precept real quick.
Yeah, come on, go ahead.
Okay, this is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6, and verse 2. Give ear, ye that rule the people, and glory in the multitude of nations, for power is given you of the Lord, and sovereignty from the highest, who shall try your works and search out your counsels. Because, being ministers of his kingdom, ye have not judged the right, nor kept the law, nor walked after the counsel of the Most High. Horribly and speedily shall he come.
This guy's creating GMO foods, man.
Yeah, man.
Splicing seeds.
Yep.
He's going as his goal is to be as rebellious as he can.
Yeah.
That's Esau's goal. Like he can't get how rebellious. Now they have a children's book telling the children that supposedly I heard a brother speaking about it, that their superpower is deletion of children. That's a superpower to defy the Most High and delete children. That's what the book is talking about. So Esau is going as far as how he can go when it comes to rebellion. He's testing the waters. And don't worry, you keep testing. Okay, because the Most High is allowing you to build that up so that he can come and smack you down.
That's right.
Go ahead.
It says, verse 5, horribly and speedily shall he come upon you, for a sharp judgment shall be to them that be in high places.
That's right.
For mercy will soon pardon the meanest, but mighty men shall be mightily tormented.
Yeah, the meanest starting with what? The elect. That's who's gonna be pardoned through mercy.
That's
It's
right.
the elect. Because in this earth right now, the elect is the meanest. All right, meaning the lowly. Okay, and guess what? The ones that are on high, that's the wicked. To prosper in this world, you need to be wicked.
That's right.
You can't be righteous to prosper in this world, man. You need to be wicked. There's no other way. To like really get up there. Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Verse 7, for he which is Lord over all shall fear no man's person, neither shall he stand in awe of any man's greatness, for he hath made the small and great, and careth for all alike. But a sore trial shall come upon the mighty.
Yeah, a sore trial. Yeah, you're already guilty. You're guilty. We're reading the judgment now. You're guilty.
That's
You
right.
know it. So you're trying to just get around your judgment, right? Through the sword, and that's not gonna work. Go ahead. That's it on that.
That's it.
Okay, go ahead.
I got some.
Mm-hmm.
This is the book of Nahum 1 and verse 3. It says, the Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked.
That's right.
Yeah, see, Esau thinks that he's acquitted. A lot of these Edomites think they're acquitted because, judgment has not been executed speedily.
That's right. That's right.
So they think it's all good.
Right.
But you're gonna find out, man. Don't let DJ Trump gas you up, man. Okay, trying to remove history and all that. That's not gonna save you. How's that gonna save you? The history is already recorded in the heavens. The data centers in the heavens, they don't need maintenance, man.
Yes.
Right? Everything is there.
Gallons of water and shit.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, like I think you paraphrase in the beginning of this lesson how that the Lord is letting them pile up their sins to a certain level, and then boom, that's when He's gonna bring in the judgment, and we're at that time, So Esau thinking that him doing wickedness or the Lord's not seeing. No, man, He's just letting you reach that cap, and then once that cap is reached, man, it's done. We're wrapping it up. That means your time is through.
That's right.
You're not gonna be acquitted, man.
That's right.
That's it.
He already lost. You can find comfort and find that Esau already lost. Huh?
Yeah.
See these Edomites and
That's right.
piss you off and whatever. Yeah, he already lost, man. Just know the reason they lash out a lot of times because they know they're done.
That's right.
And they're angry. They kind of laugh at these devils, man.
That's right.
Okay, ends. Say the N word and they get all mad and frustrated. Just let them lash out, man. It's all poor Edomite go right to slavery. He feels it. Go ahead.
It says, the Lord hath His way in the whirlwind, and in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of His feet. That's it.
Go ahead, bro.
Okay, this is Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of man is fully set in them to do evil.
Yeah, it speaks about that. It's probably that he wear violence like a garment because what? Because he wasn't judged.
Yeah.
When people get judged, that's when people are, oh shit, I gotta watch out.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
But if you haven't been judged, you've been doing all this wickedness your whole life, you don't have any fear.
Feeling invincible.
Invincible, man. So a lot of them rich Edomites kids, that's how they operate.
Yeah.
They don't get ever told no, and their parents don't discipline them, so they grow up entitled pieces of garbage. That's how they grow up. Like the American Psycho.
Yeah.
Remember that movie?
Yeah, man. This guy, even at the end, they're basically trying to find ways to, not pardon him, but like basically he's not guilty. Like he didn't commit the crime.
That didn't happen.
Like it didn't happen. It's like, yo, that's Esau right there. That movie, bro, is heavy, man.
That shows you the spirit of Esau, especially like them higher end Edomites.
Yeah.
But they don't regard human life and stuff.
They don't, and they're all in cahoots.
Yeah.
It's like it's nothing.
And they're all covetous and envious against one another.
Oh yeah, that's
And one
right.
dude had a better car, just a car.
Yeah,
They wanted to kill him,
They
man.
wanted to kill him, bro. That's crazy.
No, that's nice.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah.
They're full of pride and
yeah,
ego and envy.
yeah,
Vain.
You know?
yeah.
And you know, notice who they mentioned a lot in that movie. Mentioned Trump.
Mm.
Kept mentioning Trump.
Mm.
And Trump, no, they kept mentioning Trump because that, you know, the low key to tell you that's how Trump is. That's his people. That's his peers.
Yeah.
You think he regards life?
No.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. He admitted. He said he basically feels no compassion for man.
No.
He goes into that.
You said that?
He said that in the movie. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Watch it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's these leaders. They like leaders like that. That's their ilk. This is their ilk. See, these people think that these people are here to care for the people and trying to make things right. No, they can make things right like that. Like you said, that even with the data centers, they could give people free, clean water. They're not looking to do that. It's not in their plans. They don't give a damn about you people. Go ahead.
It's that Proverbs 4. It says, they sleep not unless they cause something to fall. The
Right.
sleep is taken away unless they cause something to fall.
Right.
They
You know, you kind of felt bad for the little Edomite chick because she was there all humble. You know, the worker that worked for her.
Yeah,
I was like, yo,
yeah,
should take that
yeah.
woman, you know, a woman that behave like that, you want to, you know, keep her under your wing, you know.
Yeah.
He's there, had the fucking, was it a chainsaw, some
bro.
crazy blade ready to cut it.
Dancing.
I don't know what I'm trying to do, and I just, you know, I guess I can do this, but I don't know. You know, she's all humble and, you know, he's there to sharpen the knife. These guys are real demon, man.
Yeah.
Well, Esau's an abuser.
Yeah.
He's an abuser by
Yeah.
nature.
Yeah.
So all he knows is how to abuse.
Yeah.
You know, that's all he knows. These cops are a good example. They're
Yeah.
abusers.
Yeah, that's right.
They look for where they can abuse people.
Yeah.
You know, stopped by this cop the other day that I'm driving, and he kept stopping. Like he was stopping one person, and then I'm coming up, and I guess my right light, one of my lights were burnt out. And instead of just telling me to stop and go to all he had to do was put his hand in front of the car and tell me to go to the side. Okay, cool. Guy flashed the flashlight in my eyes. I'm like, oh, this guy kept it in my eyes the whole time. I'm like, is this guy trying to blind me? I'm like, I see you, bro. Like, okay. I already stopped already, you know. He's like, yeah, I said, you know, just being a real jackass, you know. So I said, okay, this guy's acting like, let me turn on the camera. But I didn't show him that the camera was on. I just kind of turned on the camera. I said, okay, you need to, you know, I thought you were stopping somebody here, but okay, give him the license. What's with the attitude? You know, I was like, what's up with this guy? You know?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, maybe because you flashed the light in my eye.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, wondering, like, why you did that kind of weird. He's like, I don't care.
Oh, you see?
I'm like, these people are fucking demonic.
Psycho, man.
You know? They're psychotic.
Yeah.
And then I said, okay, you want me to go over to say? He's like, no, stay there. I'm like, okay. Because there's traffic behind me. And you're blocking the whole traffic. And doing this is blocking. Because he's already stopping the car here. And then he stopped me, and there's no other way for anywhere to go.
Yeah.
So he took the license. He said, okay, go park there. So there's one over park over there from before. I said, okay, cool. And I didn't give him no, I was talking to him nice and, you know, because you gotta keep under your body.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But it's a fight.
Yeah.
It's a fight.
Yeah.
And then you go there, and that's part, wait, I'm waiting. And then he comes with the other partner comes. He said, yeah, you're, what did he say? What did he say to me? He said, yeah, your front light is out. Yeah, I know, because it's Saturday. I'm like, okay, well, you know, it's yeah, because the shop only opens on Monday, so it's there. It doesn't matter. Not him now. Now it's the partner acting like this. And this guy looked like a Jake. So the niggas they're Satan too, because they're trying to appease Esau.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, it doesn't matter. I said, yeah, no problem. And I said like this, yeah, brother, I'm just looking to. I even called him brother. I said, yeah, brother, I'm just looking to get it fixed on Monday. It doesn't matter. But then even the other guy who was being a demon flashing the thing, the flashlight in my light, he even told him, no, it makes sense to me.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, these guys I'm like, these dudes are just demonic. I just took the thing, okay, have a nice day. Like, have a great day. Like, okay, you too. And because the other guy, you know why? Because he thought about it, he felt bad. He knew he was being a piece of shit.
Yeah.
When he thought about it.
Yeah.
And it's like, and I'm like, yo, these dudes, these cops need
Yes.
judgment for
That's
Yahweh
right.
Bashem
That's right.
Yahushua. Notice we don't got nothing to do with it. We're talking about spiritual judgment for
Of course,
Yahweh
yes.
Bashem
That's
Yahushua.
right, that's
They are demons.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
They're demons
These are the people running the streets.
causing oppression.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother. It's one if a dude is just doing his job and you can see that he's not being unreasonable. I got no problem with that. You know, do something, I got a ticket, no problem. But it's like they got a demonic, arrogant spirit where they just want to abuse people.
Mm-hmm.
They want to abuse their power. They want to, go that extra mile to abuse.
That's right. That's right.
Especially here in Montreal, it's a specific spirit in Montreal, Laval. Because the brothers say that Toronto is not. They're not really like that.
Yeah. I heard that before. It said Montreal was basically, I don't know, they said it was worth in New York. That's what,
Could be. Yeah. No, it is. You know how I know it is? You know how I know it's worse in New York? Because they be talking shit to the New York police constantly.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
If you see them videos,
Oh, yeah.
all they do is
It's
talk
true.
shit to the New York police.
It's true.
That's all they do.
It's true. It's true.
You remember, was it you shared the one with the Muslim praying?
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to use the bathroom with 12 in here praying. 12 in here repeating down the door, 12 in here praying. You know, he's cursing.
Who owned this spot?
Doing that. The Montreal police will follow you and beat you on the road. Arrête de résister. Arrête de résister. You know? Put you in a Gomorrah. You know? With the flashlight. I'm serious, brother. You're choking and shit. Arrête de résister. Arrête de résister. Your head is ready, but the blood is splattering all over the pavement. Hey.
It was worse, man.
But back in the day, speak up, brother. Speak up, brother.
Before it was worse. They didn't even they see. They don't even check you.
They don't even check.
They just see you. They see you pull up.
Oh,
It was crazy.
wow.
Crazy.
Yeah, they're demons, man. And it's because these are Edomite, these are purebred, most of them are purebred Edomite devils. And they're arrogant, man.
They're arrogant.
Yeah.
Very arrogant.
You know?
Yeah.
Fuck, man. And they just have a thing. You could see that this is like the down south of Canada, man.
Yeah.
Like the deep south. This is what this is like, if you have an equivalent, But anyways, go ahead, brother.
Real quick, this is Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands.
That's true.
Yeah.
They're doing it because they got the power to do
That's
it.
right.
That's right.
So that's why they're continuing to do it.
Yeah, that's right.
And as long as they have the power, they will abuse their power. Right? Abuse means to what? To misuse. Okay? So you got the power. They're not power is supposed to be to serve and protect.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not supposed to be to harass and just oppress for nothing. You're supposed to be going after people that are actually committing crime.
That's right.
Yeah, some people just don't deserve power, man.
No,
Because this guy might be having a bad day, and then he just looks at you, and then he takes out his frustration on you. That's being emotional and shit, man.
Oh yeah.
Or you might look like someone that he knows, and he stops you, and then being an asshole to you.
Yeah.
Because they're not being like you said, enforcing the law how it's supposed to be enforced.
That's
man.
right. That's right.
It's just a power trip.
Yeah.
And especially here, they're very young too. A lot of these
Yeah.
cops.
Oh yeah, they're young, bro. Bro, like 23,
Yeah.
24, talking crazy to grown men.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that movie that he spoke about before this, with the prison experiment, they turned some people into prisoners and some people into guards.
Yeah, they made that experiment in Stanford.
Yeah, Stanford is, we've seen it.
Yeah. And what's it called? The people that was supposed to be
The guard.
the guards, they started abusing that power, man.
Yeah, they tested it out first.
Yeah.
They were basically gauging what their limits were. They were getting a feel for their power. That's how it started.
Right.
And then when they noticed, oh shit, these guys submit, that's when it started getting out of control,
Yeah. It's the same thing with these cops, man, Anyways.
I got something?
Yeah.
I mean,
And Jake is in that too. Because Jake is corrupted. The scripture said they become more wicked than the wicked. Okay, so you get them Jakes act just like Esau. But then again, you'll have some Jakes, because I remember there's one Jake police officer back in the day, And he was alright. We used to call him the Black Fed. Me and my brothers used to call him Black. He was alright. You know, because back in the day, this is when I was young, before the truth, right? And you know, certain things, my friends would be like, "Fuck you," like, you know, certain, you know. But then, and I'm like, nah, this guy was gauging his spirit. I'm like, you know, he ain't trying to be abusive. Because the rest of them were trying to be abusive. I said, nah, he's cool, he's alright. You know. And then, like, even one time, he said, "You guys have, you know, what do you guys have? You have any such and such on you? Blah 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 blah." And I said, "Nah, all I got is some weed, you know." He said, "All right, go." Yeah.
You see,
You understand what I'm saying? He did that. I said, "Oh wow, that's mercy."
That's mercy.
So after that, I was cool with him.
That's right.
Because he showed mercy. They don't usually show mercy. You know, but he was a Jake, like a Levi. I think he was Levi.
Okay.
You know, but he showed mercy.
Yeah.
So I said, all right, I'm cool with him. Because I could gauge that at least there's some mercy in this guy.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah, it's true what you're saying because,
Yeah.
like we were saying, there's a lot of Jake criminals in Montreal too. We were saying
Of
they
course.
do a lot of
course.
shady things too,
Of
you know.
course.
So they used to, you know, catching them like that too, you know.
Yeah. Of course. And then, you know, and you know, back then I wasn't no good guy or anything like that. I was doing what I was doing, you know, before the truth, like I said. But but him, one of my brethren was still in the streets, you know, after I came into the truth. And then like the feds like came and raided his house or some shit like that, and they had him outside like in the cold with no shirt, no pants. And even that same Black Fed, he came in, "Yo, what the fuck you guys, you got pissed, you know? So what the fuck you guys doing? Give this guy a coat." He was a young cat, you know? Young teenager or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe he was 20 or whatever. He said, get him a coat, man.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I would have put no curse on a guy like that.
No.
You understand what I'm saying? I would put no curse on a guy like that. But these other demons that come up, you know, these Edomites and these Jakes that want to be pieces of shit, yeah, you get curses all day and every day, man.
Sure.
Go ahead, bro.
Kind of Cornelius.
Huh?
Cornelius, you know, there's the Israelite in the force too, you know.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure there's Israelites for sure. There's Israelites that follow for sure too. I wouldn't want to be in that. I wouldn't be in that position, man. It's so demonic. But yeah, there's Israelites that follow that are police officers for sure. Got something else? Go ahead, bro.
It's about the Stanford experiment.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Okay, so it says here, the Stanford University psychology professor Phil Zimbardo conducts a psychological experiment to investigate the hypothesis that roles in social situations rather than individual personality traits cause participants' behavior. In the experiment, Zimbardo selects 18 male students to participate in a 14-day prison simulation to take roles as prisoners or guards. They receive $15 per day. The experiment is conducted in a mock prison located in the basement of Jordan Hall, the university's psychology department building. It says the students who are guards become abusive, as does Zimbardo himself, as they immerse themselves in their assigned roles. 2 students who played a role of prisoners quit the experiment early due to a psychological meltdown.
Yeah.
After being chastised and roughly brought back to reality by his girlfriend Christina Maslach, Zimbardo abruptly stops the entire experiment after only 6 days.
Wow.
It's supposed to be 14 days. They stopped it after 6 days because the prison guards were being too abusive.
Yeah, so show you they're demons. I bet you the majority of them were Edomites.
Yeah, it was Edomites. There was one, well, in the movie it showed one Edomite, he loved it.
Yeah, he was in the role.
Speak to me like that, boy. You know? He loved it. One of the hole. You know, he was into it, man. And he was telling his spirit, "Oh, you can do whatever you want, man. You know.
Yeah, he was encouraging the others.
Yeah, to be a
abuse
demon.
them.
I'm just curious, what happened afterwards, after the experiment? When they saw them in the streets.
Okay, but hold on. We're not going to get to that now. We're not going to get into that. But you got any scriptures?
I got a scripture.
Okay, go ahead.
This is Proverbs 4 and verse 16. It says, "For they sleep not, except they have done mischief." And
Yeah, which we looked up mischief, remember?
Mhm.
And it said playful.
What it say?
Malice.
Malice.
Playful malice, bro. Yo.
Yeah. Because it's a game to them. It's a game. Well, even with the American Psycho, that was a game.
Mm-hmm.
They used to get them and shit. Oh, you remember the hooker they want to get in? He showed the money.
Yeah, sure.
He opened the door.
Yeah.
Oh. What this, don't you? You know?
Damn,
It's a
bro.
game to him, man.
Yeah.
He's even talking to them and giving them names. Your name would be Susie.
Yeah.
Your name would be Stephanie.
Oh.
Okay? You know?
Yeah.
It's bugged up, man.
Yeah, it's crazy, yeah.
Well,
It says, for they sleep not, except they have done
so
mischief.
they abuse their women too.
Yeah.
You know that. You know Esau been abusing his woman, man. He been going back to that time when Esau had the power. He's abusing the woman. You know. So you know the Edomite woman had a real gripe with Esau. They're like kind of justified in a sense. But you know Esau's a demon. You know. It was that she didn't have the toast right. That was real for Esau. Jake wasn't doing that shit. Jakes were not moving like that unless they had a psychological issue. One guy, you know. But Esau, you know how Esau would get down. See, he wasn't attracted to his wife no more. Yeah, I told you I wanted it. Well done. And he'd punch in the face. Medium where, you know. Punch her, kick her up, you know. Drag her, beat her, you know. Because they're abusers.
Yeah.
That's what Esau is, man.
Abusing their daughters.
Abusing their daughters. Or that's the highest form of child. You know what I'm saying? SA
Yeah.
comes from Edomite fathers.
Okay. You see that?
They don't talk about that too much. They don't bring that up in their per capita discussions.
Yeah.
They speak about per capita.
Yeah.
You know? Go ahead.
It says, for they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence.
So they love that, man. That's in Esau. So that's why he can't be in power. He has to be under subjection at all times. At all times.
That's right.
It's like a maximum security dangerous
That's right.
prisoner.
That's right.
He has to be in there at all times. He has to be shackled up.
Wow.
You can't let this guy roam in the yard free and no. Okay? He's
Yeah.
constantly watched and monitored.
That's right.
And he's gonna be monitored too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna monitor his ass, man.
Like the movie The Planet of the Apes, he said it.
Yeah, when he was running, yeah. Edomite on the loose, bro.
Right. What they call him, Bright Eyes?
Yeah.
He had to have a cute name, you know. Esau had to give him a cute name,
Yeah.
Bright Eyes, you know?
Right.
And he had to still have the pride with him. Remember, he had the pride.
Yeah.
I will not. Charleston, boy, get your filthy 8 hands off of me. Yeah, right. Let me see Esau do that in captivity. Let me see Esau do it. We'll just pick him up like Magneto, you know.
Squash.
You know? But then he still has to go to work. That makes sense. Go ahead.
Bow in position all day long.
What?
That's right.
What? You gotta look like Schmiegel, you know?
That's right. That's
Look at me,
that's
boy.
Right. That's right.
You know?
Yeah, bro. That's right.
You, you can do more than that. What is this? I like it. You're kicking down, you know? All right? I want you to pick up 2 rocks and 2 big boulders at a time. Go ahead. You don't get no bricks. Go ahead.
Yeah, that was it of that.
Go ahead, man. Hey, man. The scriptures say we're going to meditate terror.
That's
Some of
right,
you
that's right,
Christians
that's right.
watching this, and these Hebrew Israelites are mad. But no, it's called retribution.
That's
Payback,
right.
baby.
That's right.
Payback, baby. The Lord is about that. He said,
That's
it said
right.
that he,
Yeah. I got you.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Lord likes that.
Sure.
He likes payback. He likes when justice occurs, man.
That's right. That's right.
Shit. The Lord he's a power of justice. How could he not like justice, man?
That's right.
He don't like when justice. Oh, because guess what? If justice doesn't come about, that's imbalance.
That's about
And he hates imbalance.
That's right. That's
So
right.
it has to be just. Things have to wait. All this shit you devils did, it has to be answered for.
That's right.
The Most High, it will not be satisfied until it's answered for because it's not balanced.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, that's our
Yes,
power, man.
yes,
That's the power
yes.
of worship, man.
That's right.
How
That's right. That's right.
That's right.
You gotta be balanced out, man. Go ahead, brother. Read what you got.
Okay, in the book of Ezekiel 25 and 14, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom
That's right.
by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to my anger,
Yeah.
and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, said the Lord.
And nothing will be forgotten. You could try to erase, break up, burn up all the history books. All of it is recorded already in the spiritual cloud.
That's right.
Remember we told you about the internet cloud? But there's a spiritual cloud.
That's right.
There's a spiritual cloud in the heavens with all the data. You know? Go ahead, bro.
This is Second Thessalonians 1 and verse 6. It says, seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai to recompense tribulation to them that trouble.
It's a
Yes.
righteous thing, not
That's
wicked.
right.
It's righteous. So you know what? Guess what? The opposite would be wicked. If there was no retribution, you say, I don't believe in payback, then you're wicked.
That's
The
right.
Most High, that's a wicked thought that you have in your mind. Wait, how is it wicked to forgive? Because it's imbalance.
That's right. Yeah.
There's
yeah.
certain things you forgive, certain things you don't
No.
forgive.
That's right.
It's
yeah.
imbalance to forgive Esau for all that evil that he did. That's imbalance.
That's right.
Well, what about you Israelites? Well, you know what? We've been punished for our sins.
That's right.
Did we not go into hardcore slavery multiple times? We've been punished. Oh, the punishment is accomplished.
Oh, daughter of
Oh,
Zion.
come on, man. It was a car got it, but you get what I'm saying? So you can't say we didn't get punished for our
That's
sins.
right,
We
that's
got
right.
punished. Okay, we're still feeling the punishment now.
That's right.
So shut your ass up.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Real quick, Lamentations 4 and
That's
20.
right. That's right, brother.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Lamentations 4 and 22. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
What does it mean accomplished? It means it's finished, it's
That's right.
over, it's done. Go ahead.
He will no more carry thee away into captivity.
Yeah.
He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom.
So it's you Edomites' turn now.
That's
Mhm.
right. That's right.
So what are you
That's right.
complaining about, man?
That's right.
We had our punishment.
That's right.
Now it's your turn.
That's right. You gotta drink that cup.
You gotta drink it up.
Mhm.
You gotta drink it up, bro. Go ahead.
He will discover thy sins.
That's right. And he's gonna discover meaning what? He's gonna look up everything that you've did in that spiritual database. You know what I mean? Oh wow. Whoa. And you're gonna have to be judged for all of it. Go
This
ahead.
you? Yeah, this is you.
Yeah. You don't yeah.
Yeah, like you look computer, like all the data that pops up, shit's
Yeah.
non-stop, you know.
Yeah. Non-stop.
Right.
It's non-stop. It's non-stop.
It's still loading.
And
It's
you're gonna get the full payment for all of it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, real quick, Isaiah 40 and 2. Speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem, and cry unto her, that her warfare is accomplished, that her iniquity is pardoned, for she hath received of Yahweh's hand double.
Yeah, we may be having so much fun in the kingdom. We may have to remember to we gotta put more hell on Esau. You know. You may be having so much fun in the kingdom and enjoying it. So you say, oh shoot, we can't forget. Esau need to be punished more, man. You gotta balance it out.
That's right.
Gotta be balanced.
That's right. That's where the precept before I read, he said, I'm going to put my fury according to my anger.
That's right. That's right.
You know, because we could, we could forget.
That's
but
right.
he
That's right.
doesn't,
That's
you know.
right. That's right.
That's right. It says, for she hath received of the Lord's hand double for all her sins.
So you get double. He's not even just giving you according to the law. He's giving you double that. Because first of all, you're the people he hates.
That's right.
Why would he give you even the same? It's gonna be double, man.
Double. Yep.
What are you talking about, man? There ain't gonna be there's not gonna be one Edomite that shines. See how Jake shines in the society. So Esau, not one Edomite's gonna shine. Not one person gonna want to be like an Edomite. Not one woman is gonna want to be with the Edomite.
That's right.
Can you imagine? There's not even one woman that wants to be with you as a nation. Period. Yeah, you Edomites are done, man. Y'all cursed, man. I wouldn't want to be an Edomite for all the tea in China, man. Go ahead, bro.
Okay. This is Jeremiah 16 and verse 17. For mine eyes are upon all their ways; they are not hid from my face. Neither is their iniquity hid from mine eyes. And first, I will recompense their iniquity and their sin double, because they have defiled my land. They have filled mine inheritance with the carcasses of their detestable and abominable things.
Break it down, bro.
Right, so the scripture says that they're going to receive doubles, double for all their iniquity. And it says that
that his eyes are upon all their ways. Who's the eyes of the Lord? It's the angels. So the angels are recording. They've recorded, and they're recording all the deeds of these Edomites, man.
That's right.
Okay. So like I said, like they're gonna have to receive, the just balance, man. Okay, which is a rigorous captivity, man, and not for a period of 1,000 years until the final judgment comes upon these Edomites, man.
That's right.
Which is pronounced in the book of Obadiah, the 10th verse and the 18th verse, man.
This is Psalm 75 and verse 8. It says, For in the hand of the Lord there is a cup, and
What's the cup? The cup is the judgments. Okay? We drink of the cup because of our sins as a people, the Israelites, so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native American. And that's why we're in this particular situation that we're in right now, man. We're in slavery under our oppressors. Right?
it says, For in the hand of the Lord there is a cup, and the wine is red.
Mm-hmm.
It is full of mixture, and he poureth out the same, but the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink it.
That's right. Who's the wicked of the earth? The Edomites. Okay, Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. You go into the book of Malachi, the first chapter, it says that the Edomites are the border of wickedness. So they're going to have to drink of that cup, man. Okay?
That's right.
You got some? Okay.
Real
All right,
quick.
bring it
Jeremiah 49 and
That's the
12.
spirit. Okay. I had the same thing. Go ahead.
Okay. Jeremiah 49 and 12. For thus said the Lord Yahweh Shemashai, Behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken.
Who's that? It was referring to the Israelites.
Sure.
Okay? Because we were reporting unto life, but we disobeyed the commandments of Yahweh Shemashai. We broke the first covenant, therefore we have to go through the curses. Okay? Go ahead.
And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished?
Yeah, or thou he that shall altogether go unpunished. The Lord is addressing the Edomites, okay, our enemies, the sons of Esau.
Sure.
Okay, are you gonna go unpunished? Okay, go ahead.
Thou shalt not go unpunished.
Yeah, so that's what the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is declaring, man. You're not gonna go unpunished, man. Okay? Like we're going into, the Lord is a power of balance, man. It says that in no wise will he pervert judgment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead.
But thou shalt surely drink of it.
You will surely drink of the cup, man.
That's right.
Okay, and the Lord is, it says Deuteronomy 30 and 7, that all the curses that we have gone through is going to come upon our enemies, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and we're seeing the beginning of this, man. Now these Edomites are complaining because of the conditions they're living are getting harder.
Yeah.
Well, that's Yahweh Bashim Yahushua turning it up on you, man.
That's right.
Okay, and it's only going to get worse, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're looking for anything to blame.
Yeah.
They're blaming Elon, they're blaming,
Yeah.
blaming
Som-
Jake,
Somalians.
Somalians. Anybody's turning to anybody has a problem. You know?
Somali and Davin, they're sharing already.
They're arguing about who gets Tim Hortons jobs and fuck, like, come on, bro, like, you trying to, that's your aspiration to work at Tim Hortons?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's one Edomite bitch, and I saved the video on Instagram, man, talking about, yeah, and can you believe it? I went to Tim Hortons and I was listening. I was at the window, and the machine that talks for the order, and I said, and they said hi, and I'm like waiting. I'm like, what? Hi? You remember when they used to say hello? How are you?
What the fuck?
Shut the fuck up, man. And then people were making fun of her, like, how could you ever survive? I hope you could, I hope you could make it through these hard times.
Yeah. It's good.
These Edomites are just looking for a reason to complain, man.
Yeah.
And then they'll call you a victim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Victim mentality.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's
man.
amazing. It's amazing.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah.
That was it.
And anyone tell me about victim mentality, but nobody's more of a victim than y'all. Nobody. Go ahead, bro.
Okay.
That's it on that?
That was it on
Okay, you got something?
No.
Got something higher?
I guess I'm.
Okay, go ahead.
2 Corinthians 5 and 10. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Hamashiach, that everyone may receive the thing done in his body according to what he had done.
Yeah, so what have you Edomites done? You sowed wickedness. So that's it, man. And there's no way you can try to twist the storyline of what you did. It was nothing but wickedness. Everywhere you look at it was covetousness.
Yeah.
It was bloodshed. It was innocent people been put to death. No matter how you slice it. Go ahead.
Whether it be good or bad.
Right, and we know that for you it's bad. For the elect, the Lord is considering it good. All right? That's it. The Lord is considering what the elect to have no guile. See, that's the blessing of the elect. Okay? So when judgment comes and pursues in this place, the elect is going to be exempt from that. Because he's not going to allow the righteous to be taken with the wicked, man.
That's right. That's right.
He ain't going to allow that. You see what I'm saying? That's a major blessing. And as close as we are to this thing, there's no reason to leave from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. There's no reason either way, whether we are 3 lifetimes away or not. But the whole point is this: we know it's in this lifetime. We know it's coming now. But come on, man, we're right there. And before you know it, this investment is gonna hit, and you're gonna see the value in serving Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and being under his obedience, man. Being obedient unto him, man. Go ahead, bro.
Hebrews 6 and 10. For the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have shewed towards his name, and that ye minister to the saints and do minister.
Well, how are we ministering? What's the ministering? What we're doing right now. Teaching, prophesying, feeding the flock.
That's right. That's right.
That's the work.
Yeah.
That is the work.
That's right.
The work is feeding the flock, man. Prophesying, highways and the byways, doing your lessons. That's feeding the flock. So them brothers that's constantly doing that consistently, guess what? They're consistently feeding the flock.
That's right.
That's why you should strive to consistently feed the flock. That's the work. How you gonna be lackadaisical going to work? The work should be like second nature. You know what I mean? It should be second nature to continue to keep doing the work over and over and over again. Go ahead.
And we desire that every one of you do shew the same diligence to the full assurance of hope unto the end. Verse 13, for when the Most High made promise to Abraham, because he could swear by no greater, he swore by himself.
Wow.
Verse 15, and so after he had patiently endured, he obtained the promise.
We have to patiently endure. Well, we're patiently enduring.
That's right.
Right? The apostles and elders have definitely patiently endured. Damn, you know, the apostles, that's almost, okay, you can say that's about like 1/3 of the time of Noah. You know what I mean? 1/3 of the time of Noah, about, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That's it.
That's it on that? Okay, what you got?
Okay, this is the book of Revelation 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
Yeah, it's going to come upon all the world. Okay, but we're going to be kept from that. We're going to be protect. Keep me. That word should be shamar. Right? It means to keep, to protect. You know, the Lord is going to protect through what? The angels. Okay, and it's going to be obvious. See, now we get certain subtle signs where you got to have faith to see it. You know, numbers and different things in the spirit. You know, different messaging.
Yeah.
You need faith to really believe it. Come to a time the Lord going to show us that you don't need faith to believe it. It's like, that's clear. You know, so I am an angel from the, came from, the Heavenly Father, you can say the names and then show you this and that. You know, the Lord bring a chariot to you, you know? You know what I'm saying?
Spiritual powers,
different things.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You don't need, that's just for straight up to show you, listen, I'm with you.
That's it.
Clearly.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay? You got something? Yeah, that's it?
Yeah. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 16.
You good on that? Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
2nd Esdras chapter 16 and verse 73. Then shall they be known who are my chosen.
Yes, sir.
They shall be tried as the gold in the fire. Hear, O ye my beloved, said the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same.
Lord's gonna deliver the elect from that trouble, man. You know what I'm saying? Lord's gonna deliver the elect from that trouble. That's all that matters. And these people, they're not gonna have no hope. They're just gonna become more and more wicked, more and more faithless. You know? And hey, the more faithless you become, the more wicked you become.
Yeah, that's right.
You know? So they're just gonna do whatever. You know? See the nigga woman talking on camera talking about, yeah, I lost my job today, but I know the Lord got something special for me around the corner. You know, they always say that shit. Like, look, it amazes me. They think the Most High is dealing with them. That's what amazes me. So you really think the Lord is dealing with you? You know? But they're gonna see in that time.
That's right.
They're gonna see. Okay? When them dudes are out in that ancient spirit, that ancient barbaric spirit, they ain't gonna give a damn about y'all. They're gonna do what they want.
Yep.
Okay? And you're gonna really understand what that means. Go ahead.
That's why it says, I want you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you?
Yeah, because you're gonna scream, and even if people hear you, they ain't gonna even budge.
No.
That's gonna be a normal day.
Yeah.
You won't scream because this time you scream, there's a chance someone hears you and
Yeah.
calls the police or they come. No,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give a shit in that
Yeah.
time.
The
It's
love,
just, it is what it is.
that's right. The love of many shall wax cold. Yep. You're not gonna care, man. Okay, you got something?
This is Psalms 27 and verse 5. It says, "For in the time of trouble he shall hide me in his pavilion. In the secret of his tabernacle shall he hide me. He shall set me up upon a rock."
Yeah, so that's Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay? If you're in the sanctuary, you're protected. It says the name of the Lord is a strong tower. Okay? The righteous runneth into it and is safe. Okay? If you have that ingredient of faith, you will be alright, man. Okay? Alright? You will be safe. Okay? And ultimately delivered, man.
If you're on the rock, let's say all this chaos is happening on the bottom, but you're on this big, huge rock. It's like a mountain. You know, we're away from that. You know, you're in the midst, it's around you, but you're away from it. That's how it's going to be for the elect. They're going to be there, but they're always going to miss the danger.
You're in a place of safety.
That's it. You know, and it's all through the spirit.
That's right. That's when you're in a higher place. You can see what's going on, you know, but you're protected from it, you know, from the danger.
That's right. That's right. Go ahead.
This is Sirach 33 and 1. There shall no evil happen unto him that feareth the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, but in temptation even again he will deliver him.
That's right. That's right. You got some spot?
Yep. Psalms 91 and verse 1.
Break it down, bro.
He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of Yahweh,
So like if the secret place is this truth, that's the secret place, because really for the world it's a mystery. But we have comfort, you know, in the times that we're in, man. You know?
the truth is also known as a mystery.
Yeah.
Matthew 13, verse 2.
Oh, because it says,
Mysteries of the kingdom.
yeah, that's right. It is unto you, it is unknown unto, it's given unto you to understand the mysteries of the kingdom, but to those that are without, it is not given.
Right, so that's the secret of the Most High, secret place of the Most High. Verse 2, I will say of the Lord Yahweh, He is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noise.
Who's the fowler? Esau.
That's right.
Right?
Pharaoh is the hunter.
That's right. And from the noisome pestilence. That's the missiles, man.
That's right.
You know? Verse 4, He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler.
And the feathers and the wings, that's the angels of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. They have a role too, okay? They have a role to protect His men, to guide His men, you know, and the faithful sisters too, you know. Like, you know, the elect, man.
That's That's right.
Okay.
What they're what do you say that
Ministering
That's
spirits?
right.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah. Are they not ministering spirits sent forth to minister to those
Yeah.
that fear the Lord or prepare for
Yeah, they're servants to the elect
Mm.
on the earth.
That's right.
You know, believe it or not, man. The mighty angel,
That's right.
they're servants, man.
Mm-hmm.
We had an example of that one individual that came, and then he said what? He said, can I leave?
Yeah.
I said, what do you mean, can you leave? I was like, I was all bugged out by that. I was like, what do you mean, can you leave? When you ask me, can you leave? You're asking a man. Yeah, who am I? You know what to ask? Can you leave? And then later on, it came to me, and I said, oh, are they not all ministering spirits? And he said that for me to realize that.
That's right. Yeah.
You know, that's how the spirit works. You get them subtle
That's
signs.
right. That's right. Mm-hmm.
But then Satan will tell you, nah, he ain't just a
Yeah.
regular guy.
Yeah, that's
What's
true.
he's smoking? But he's eating plantains. Don't you know that's made with canola oil?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's different stuff Satan will put in your mind.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Doubt.
That's
In
true.
doubt.
Yeah.
No,
That's right. That's the battle. You know?
That's the battle. But it's spiritual, man.
Mm-hmm. That's
It's all spiritual, man. If you're straight, a spiritual man judges all things, man. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, the feathers too, you know.
Oh, come on, brother. That's not normal, brother. That's not. Don't tell me that's just some normal guy that's put a crown of feathers on his head, bro, and walked around the earth. Brother, stop, man. Even Gad only has 2 feathers, usually 2 eagle feathers.
Yeah.
The man put a whole full crown of feathers he made by himself. You could tell he was made.
Yeah.
That's normal. That's a normal guy. The guy had glasses that he made from the copper, and he weaved it like the copper, like how brothers make the rings in. And you could tell it was he made it because it was uneven, and he had a stone in the middle with tape, and he had 2 stones on the side. What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about, bro? Every time I see this brother, people are always talking to him. They love him. I mean, people love him. Which homeless person you see is like a celebrity?
That's a straight.
I'm serious, brother. They treat the guy they treat him, the brother, like a celebrity.
Yeah.
That's how they treat him.
Yeah. Remember last time I think they were hugging him and shit. They give him
They're
a hug.
hugging him.
Like, what the fuck, yo?
Bugged out.
Why would you hug a homeless person? You know?
It's not normal.
The fuck?
It's not normal. You know? It made me feel good because one time I was there talking to him, and then he said, and then this girl came up to him, big smile on her face, like mesmerized by him. And then yeah, he's just talking normal, you know,
Yeah.
but really he's talking in a way that's not of this world. And then he's they said, yeah, this is my friend. He's pointing at me, he said, yeah, this is my friend. And that's spiritual. Because you know what he said to John, he said, what? I'm your fellow servant or brethren.
Have the test.
Yeah, testimony of Yahweh. I said, we are brothers with these angels. Hey man, anyway, we get too deep, but hey, man, it's spiritual things that happen every day that a lot of people don't even perceive. A lot of brothers and sisters probably seen angels and they were just not in a spiritual state of mind and they didn't perceive it. You know? Go ahead, bro.
Real quick. This is Hebrews 13 and verse 1. Let brotherly love continue. Be not forgetful to entertain strangers,
Mhm.
for thereby some have entertained angels unawares.
That's right. Let's look up the word entertain. Yeah, so you can't, just because I don't feel like talking to nobody, you don't know who that could be. You know, you better get in the spirit. Look, I get like that. I don't want to talk to nobody sometimes. But sometimes you got to get in that vibe, you know? Like the one time I was at this one spot, and they remember the dude I told you about, which I don't know what he was, I don't know if he was, but it's just a bizarre, yeah. It was out of nowhere, he told me to write down, I'm at a bar, brother.
Okay.
Sit down, drink my thing while I saw me, eat there while I saw the smiling, you know? Just kept smiling and just looking around. And he's like, yeah. I couldn't really understand much of what he's saying because he kind of talked like almost like James Brown.
Okay.
And I was like, yeah. So what are we saying? Write me down 10 laws. Laws.
Wow.
Wow.
Laws in the Bible.
Yeah.
I said, what?
Yeah. Well, come on.
Just random shit. Just random.
Yeah.
I'm like, why you ask me to write down 10 laws in the Bible? So I asked her to give me a pen and I was writing it. And she's watching me. Like, what am I writing? Then I gave it to him. He just put it in his pocket.
Wow.
He just put it in his pocket. What kind of stuff is that, man?
Yeah, that's.
And then he left.
And then he left.
He
He
left.
took the laws
He
and.
took the laws.
Took a lot left.
She asked me, what did you write? I don't know, just asked me to write something. He's like, and then she's like, you did it? I'm like, yeah. Brother, because it was spiritual. That's why I entertained it. I said, no, this is spiritual.
Yeah.
If a random person was telling me to write some random, I'm not going to do it. But you asked me to write down 10 laws. So we see spiritual things all the time, man. Go ahead, bro.
This is the word entertained, and the blue letter in the Greek it says philoxenia. It says love to strangers, hospitality.
It says hospitality.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, wow. See, but look up the definition of hospitality. Look up the definition. Is there any root word?
In the hospitality.
I looked that up years ago, but I didn't remember.
In the hospitality.
Yeah, come on.
It says in the Google definition, Oxford, the friendly and generous reception and entertainment of guests, visitors, or strangers.
Well, really, I wanted the etymology, so I can. I think the word hospital is also part of hospitality. Go ahead.
Yeah, it says the act of being hospitable. It says
Hospitable.
hospitality,
Oh,
hospital, yeah,
okay.
hospital,
Okay, hospital. Okay.
Not a French word.
friendliness to guests, from
Well, friendliness, brotherliness, because the word friend really means brotherly. You're supposed to be brotherly with the angels, you know, and you're really supposed to be brotherly when you speak to a particular person. You don't know who he is.
That's right.
If it's just in case it's an angel,
Right.
and then if you speak and it's an angel, then you're like, okay,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And you're like, yep. And then what? Because these are our brothers.
Mm.
Because the word friend means brother. No, go ahead.
This is if
If it's
it be
part-
possible,
be at
be at peace with all men. So if that would be possible.
And you don't know how the angel could come. Some brothers in their mind they think all the angels gonna come looking like Wesley Snipes or something. Nah, the angels gonna come there. Well, that angel was the reason why I changed my mind on that.
Oh
Because
yeah.
at first we were like, I don't know, kind of light skinned to be an angel of the Lord, you know, when we first saw him,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know. But then we said, nah, you know what? The Lord could say, we had that conversation. All of us had that conversation when he came. You know, and then they said, okay, nah, you know what? Yeah, it's that don't matter. The Lord sent him, however, you know.
That's right.
Go ahead.
But me, the angel in short really got me.
Which one?
the one with the pen.
The short, yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
It was
The Canadian?
Yeah.
From Canada.
It was cold outside, bro.
Brother, it was cold.
Like, yes,
It was
like-
cold. It was the middle of winter, bro. It's like minus 10, 12. What Jake does that? What Jake have you seen do that? I've never seen a Jake do that in my life. Unless he's homeless and he's like bugged out.
Well, the way his beard was, and
Mm-hmm.
he wasn't no homeless.
No.
No.
He had a gold tooth.
He had a gold tooth, huh?
He had a
Yeah.
gold tooth. Or a silver tooth or something back.
With a pad.
The notepad, yeah.
Yeah. And I felt small, and then when it came to him, like the spiritually, I felt small when I came to him, because he's like you can tell he was powerful, man.
Yeah.
He was powerful in the spirit.
Yeah.
You know? Right? Yeah, I hate when he goes in there. Go ahead, man.
No, that was it.
Psalm 91. That was it.
But it goes on. It says, host, a person who receives guests, especially for pay. Guest, hostess.
Yeah, well, when you receive a guest and an angel, well, you treated him like a brother. You know, he came in, you took care of him. They would protect their guests with their life. You know? So, yeah. So, anyways, that's it on that. Okay.
Something pretty cool. It says,
Okay.
from Latin, hospitem. It says nomadic hopes. Sounds like hope, you know? Hosp in Latin.
Hosp.
Hosp.
Okay. It said what? What was it? What was the definition?
It says from Latin hospitem, nomadic hosp.
Okay.
Hosp.
Yeah, hosp. Yeah, it's just like hospital. It's like hospital.
Yeah.
Go ahead. That's it on that.
Yeah, come.
Okay. Well, you got something, Zabak?
No, he was reading Psalms 91.
Oh, you didn't finish Psalms 91?
Yeah. It says verse 4, he shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee.
Wow. That's a protection from Yahweh Shem Yahushua. There's going to be a bunch of dead bodies, but the elect are not going to be touched, man. You know, which is a miracle. Yep.
Verse 8. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked,
That's right.
because thou hast made the Lord Yahweh, which is my refuge,
Well, that's you being on the rock.
on the
You're-
top of the rock.
Yeah, the top of the rock. You're seeing the reward of the wicked. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is judging the wicked, man. Okay, he's going to judge the wicked, man. Okay, and he's going to protect his men. Okay? Protect him.
It says, because thou hast made the Lord Yahweh, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling.
That's right. Because ultimately, the plagues are coming from the Lord. You know, the angels are sent to bring forth these plagues, and you know they have orders to bring the destruction on who's supposed to receive the destruction. You know, who's supposed to be hit. Okay, and there's also orders on not touching his elect, man.
Yeah.
You know, which
So-
is touch not mine anointed and do my prophets no harm. So the elect have a protection. They have that thawah mentioned in the book Ezekiel, the 9th chapter. You know, that mark, which is a mark of exemption. There you go.
And when it comes to judgment, just as it says pertaining to the flood, it said the flood came upon the ungodly, but Noah and his family was saved, was delivered.
I mean, actually, it says, Saint said there was a hedge made about Job.
Yeah.
You know? Verse 11, for he shall give his angels charge over thee,
That's right. That's it.
to
Okay.
keep thee in all thy ways.
It says the angel of the Lord encampeth round about those that fear him and delivereth them. You know, you go to Daniel 12, it says Michael, the chief prince, who stands for the children that people shall come, man. Okay? You know, to help is the elect of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. He's under orders. Right?
Kind of says, they shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone.
That's right. So that proves that your deliverance is not, the multiple deliverance is not going to come by your own means.
Yeah.
You know, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to get the glory. He's going to do miracles to help you. When I say the multiple deliverances, during the time of famine, you're fed. Okay, you do it when the sword is attacking you, you're protected, so on and so forth. All the way to the major deliverance, which is going to come by way of Yahweh Shai. Right?
And those
Does it on that? Okay.
There's a bit more on that.
come. It says, verse 13, thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet. Because he has set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high because he hath known my name.
So you have to know the names of Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai. It says, there's the whereby no man can be saved but by the names of Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? Go ahead.
It says I will set him on high. The Lord is a strong tower.
That's right.
The Lord, you know, the name of the Lord is a strong tower. That's that tower or place on high. Verse 15, he shall call upon me,
That's right.
and I will answer him, and I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him.
Yep. So the men of the Lord, they have the names of Yahweh Yahweh Shai in their mind, man. Okay? They know who to call on whenever there's trouble. And they've coming into the truth, the Lord is showing you, you know, who's helping you. You know, this is where we have to go through trials and tribulation. But who do you rely on when you go through these trials and tribulation? Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Guess what? He makes a way for you to escape. When that time comes, you're not going to second guess. It's going to be second nature. Okay?
Yeah.
In the time of crises, you know, you're going to call upon Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, truth and sincerity, and he's going to help you. Okay? Go ahead.
There's no time for second guessing in Jacob's trouble, man. You know, you second guess, it could be life or death.
Yeah.
That's why, you know, like we're going into, you're gonna have to be completely in the spirit, and your faith has to be increased to just flow and just move with the Lord, man. You know, the spirit says go there, that's where you're going. Don't second guess it. I don't know. It looks kind of creepy. Nah, man.
No,
The spirit said that's where we're gonna go. That's where we're going.
That's right.
You know, because ultimately it's the Lord that's guiding your way. You know.
Oh.
Verse 16, with long life I will satisfy him.
You know, you gotta make sure you're in a constant spiritual mind state. You know, to read the signs, man. You know, the Heavenly Father, he speaks once, he twice, man, perceiveth it not. And even, King David, he made a particular, he inquired of the Lord, and he went somewhere, and then he heard Saul was coming, and he inquired of the Lord again. He said, "Okay, get out of there." Right? He went to hide a place, and the Lord told him to go there. But then Saul was coming, and then he had to think quick. You understand what I'm saying? And then he had to go in the next place. Although the Lord told him to go there. You understand what I'm saying? So the spirit it's moving. Constantly moving. You know, you just gotta know how to read the signs and how to be judges. Ultimately judge. You know? Go ahead.
And pray, you know, like constantly praying.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Prayer is so important, man. And you pray with energy, man.
That's right.
You don't pray like no fucking bullshit, man.
That's right.
You don't want to hear that nonsense. You don't. Sometimes you get in that spirit. You get which I'm getting out of that. You know, I don't want to do that no more, because ultimately the Lord is to the best of my ability, good in the flesh, right? But I'm just saying that ultimately, you get really tired, you know, or you jump into bed, you get that little prayer, quick prayer, and you saying it as quick as possible, you know. You're saying it like a caveman, you know. You know, you're not even using all the word in full sentences, you know. And then you just roll over in the bed because you're through, yeah. My shimmer, my shit.
Yeah.
And then you just roll over, you know.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's true.
Okay, so when you pray with that energy, man. You know, you see how Pastor Rakat prays, man?
Yeah.
You see how Pastor Rakat don't give no little bullshit, man. You know when he prays? With that energy, man. Because everything is energy.
Yeah.
All of us have energy force fields around us. And there's certain cameras who can see that. You know? When you do certain things, your energy force field changes, man. What kind of energy you think you got? And that word for earnestly, pray earnestly, is energia. Right? So what kind of force field you think? It's a little dim light, you know? You know? It's a little barely shining, you know? Probably your aura is reaching at a higher vibration. You know, where the angels like, yo, whoa.
These college crying.
That's right.
Over here.
That's right.
Yeah. What, you know? Go ahead.
This is Psalms 107 and 13.
Yeah, I'll never forget that time too, man, when I cried upon the Lord. Remember when I was fucked over in that time. I cried on the Lord that night and the next
yeah.
day.
Okay, yeah.
And that was a situation where it's not normal.
Yeah,
even them, they're like, what the fuck? I don't even know. My boss just told me to give you this. And it was like, what? The next day, they called me. Yeah, they took me. They left me bare. Which I'm not going into details, but brothers know.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, and they called me.
Yeah.
So everything is here. I don't know what happened. I don't know why. I don't know what got over him. Well, I know what got over me. Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
That was a miracle. First of all, that was a miracle.
Point blank.
Go ahead.
It's in Psalm 107 and 13. Then they cried unto the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, in their trouble, and he saved them out of their distress.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. That's exactly it. But you gotta cry.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Let me hear what that. See what that word cries in the blue letter.
107 and 13 Psalms. I got it. Okay, this is Zaik. The word cry is Zaik. It says to cry out, call for help, to cry out in need, to be assembled, be called together, be joined together, to call out all together, summon, to make a crying, proclaim, to have a proclamation made, to call out,
So read that again, Salaki. Read that
Yes.
again.
So the word is Zaik.
Zaik.
Zaik. Yeah, Z-I-Q. Zaik.
Okay.
To cry out, call,
Zaik. Okay. Go ahead.
call for help. To cry out, call together, summon, to make a crying, proclaim. Let's see.
Look up the word cry in the regular dictionary.
Okay. Well, I was looking at the Strong's definition,
Okay.
and it says to shriek, anguish or danger. And when I look up the word shriek, it says utter a high-pitched piercing sound or words, especially as an expression of terror, pain, or excitement.
So is that? That's not that. That's lifting your voice up, man. Right? That's putting energy behind it, you know? It don't necessarily mean you gotta scream up in the apartment, you know? But, you know, you want to put that energy behind it, man. Your spirit should be screaming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Should have that liveliness to it. In other words, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know? Life. Go ahead.
I got something here on the Hebrews lexicon.
Well, the Most High is the power of the living.
Not
Yeah,
dead.
the power of the dead, that dead. You don't fucking mess with that dead spirit.
Yeah, I got somewhere in the Hebrews lexicon that says to cry out, to exclaim, especially for sorrow. Yeah, it says especially for sorrow.
What's an exclamation point? You put that at the end of something when you emphasize something. Go ahead.
It says especially for sorrow, as complaining and imploring aid. You know, and when you're asking for aid, which is goes into asking for help, you know, you scream it out.
That's right.
You know, you see it on the TV shows or outside, some accident happens, help! Someone call 911.
Yeah, right.
Right. So you come with that same energy, you know, coming to the throne of Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
So, brother, they're not coming. Help.
Yeah. Who's gonna hear you?
Please, please. And then they won't take it serious if they do hear you.
Yeah.
Right? They might hear you. Please, I need 911.
Yeah.
Now, if you come in that spirit, it's not that. Okay, I'll call maybe when I get around the corner, because they don't seem serious.
Yeah.
You say, please, tears is down your eyes, you know. Oh no, oh shit, what's going on? You know. Go ahead.
That was another.
I got some.
Go ahead, bro.
This is
Give me the importunate window. The parable of the importunate window. Go ahead, bro.
This is Exodus 2:23. And it came to pass in process of time that the king of Egypt died, and the children of Israel sighed by reason of the bondage. And they cried, and their cry came up unto the Most High by reason of the bondage. And the Most High heard their groaning, and Yahweh Bashem Yahushua remembered his covenant with Abraham, with Isaac, and with Jacob. And Yahweh Bashem Yahushua looked upon the children of Israel, and Yahweh Bashem Yahushua had respect unto them.
Right. Yeah, so you heard the groaning, you heard the cries. Right? You know, more than anything, it's the spirit, man. The scriptures say the spirit, you know, asks for what we can't ask for, you know? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta put your spirit into things, man.
That's right. That's right.
You know, there's some things you put your spirit, you know, you put your spirit in, put your heart into it, put your spirit into it.
Yep.
You know what that means, you know?
That's right.
If your brother's reading, I'm like, yo, put your spirit into it, brother. You know, he reads differently. You know, he straightens up. You know, let's proclaim it a bit more. Let's sit on that.
That's it, yeah.
Okay. You got a precept? Okay, go ahead, bro.
In the book of Jeremiah 29:12, then shall ye call upon me, and ye shall go and pray unto me, and I will hearken unto you. And ye shall seek me and find me, when ye shall search for me with all your heart.
That's it.
When you shall with all your heart.
Right,
So you got to put your whole mind into that.
That's it. That's it.
You got to put your energy into that, man. You know what I mean? You deal with a woman, and the woman she's there. She's a starfish. You don't want no woman like that. Or whatever she's doing for you, she ain't doing it with no energy.
Right.
Man, just get the fuck off of me.
Yeah, that's right.
What? Well, you don't want to be here, man. Right?
Yeah.
You want that energy, man.
That's right.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah,
There's some of these dudes dealing with women, like Akash, that dude, and and the woman don't even want to kiss them. Like Rick Ross, he had a couple girls, they don't want to kiss him, you know. They think he come to kiss them on the cheek, they turn to the side.
That's crazy, bro.
Why would you want to be in a situation like that? Well, I'll say something with him is that at least he's constantly switching them women. He's got a new woman every 3-4 months, so he got some sense when it comes to that. But it's like you don't want no woman with that energy. I don't care how bad she is. I'd rather get a 5 or 6 with real energy towards me. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's how the Lord looks at it. Because that's all bullshit to me. I don't care if she could be the baddest thing. The only thing I would use her for is to get other chicks. The only reason I'll be rolling around her is to get the magnet, use that as a magnet.
Yeah, come with me. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, because that's what they're trying. Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah, that's right.
But other than that, I want to really, I'm going to deal with the one that's really into me. You know?
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro. What you got, brother?
You know, the word cry in the Merriam-Webster, it says to utter loudly.
Now, even today, I was at the gym, Salaki, I was at the gym, and then these, you know, this chick was basically, I was seeing peeping, she was kind of going where I was going. You know? I was kind of toe-shouldered, like, nah, no, she's doing a squat, she was doing her kind of bending up, and now you got to put your, she's like, oh, like this? Oh, because I have a pelvic tilt or whatever she was trying to explain to me. Okay, let's do it like that, you're going to get better. She's like, okay. So she's all, basically, you know, you could tell she had that energy to her. You know, she kind of smiles like, I could have gotten her number. She wasn't the most attractive chick, but it's like, I could deal with her, you know, like, I was like, I could deal with her. I was thinking to myself, I wasn't even in that mode. I was in a workout mode, you know what I mean? But in my head, I was like, oh, maybe I should have just said something, right? But I was like, no, next time I see her, if anything, if she's around, right? No big deal, right? But the point is that she was kind of showing that she had that energy, you know, to some extent. Right? Okay, they had that energy to some extent, you know? So that's the type of woman you want. That's why they say, what? Deal with a woman who likes you. Don't deal with a woman you like, deal with a woman that likes you. Right? And that comes from you only liking a woman's looks anyway. That comes from you putting too much goddamn, how do you say it? Worth in a woman's looks. The scriptures tell you that beauty is vain. That don't mean shit.
So
The women that look good in today's society are trash.
Garbage
With a
person.
capital all letters. Go ahead.
This is Proverbs 31 and 30. Favor is deceitful and beauty is vain.
Beauty is vain and empty. Go ahead.
But a woman that feareth Yahweh, or Yahweh Shai, she shall be praised.
That's right. So you want to get a decent woman, man.
Excuse me.
You know, as long as you're attracted to her, man. It's not all about being being all about looks, man. Oh, she just every time you see her, you get stared. It's not about that. You know, if you're attracted to her, when that time comes, you deal with her. And you shouldn't want to be having. I don't want to have sex every day anyway. I want to have sex
That's right.
every 4 days, every other day. Nah, man. If I get a chick once a week, that's my mindset. Once a week. Go ahead. Go ahead, brother. What you got, bro?
You asked for Luke 18
Come on.
and verse 1. It says, And he spake a parable unto them to this end, that men are always to pray and not to faint.
That's right. That's right.
Saying, Salakia, whoa. Saying, whoa, you see that?
What happened, brother?
Siri
What did Siri say?
just popped up.
Okay.
Saying, there was in a city a judge which feared not the Most High.
Well, when you pray, you know, the angels are there to listen. To take the command, right?
Wow, yeah.
Go ahead.
Whoa, yo.
Go ahead.
It says, saying, there was in a city a judge which feared not the Most High, neither regarded men. And there was a widow in that city, and she came unto him, saying, Avenge me of mine adversary.
Right.
And he would not for a while. But afterward he said within himself, Though I fear not the Most High, nor regard men, yet because this widow troubleth me, I will avenge her, lest by her continual coming she weary me. And the Lord said, Hear what the unjust judge saith, and he shall not avenge, and shall not the Most High avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him,
Right.
though he bear long with them? I tell you that he will avenge them speedily.
That's right.
Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on the earth?
That's it. That's it. Crying.
Right.
You know, day and night. And say whispered. And say, you know, so yeah, just putting a mindset out there, you know. Hey, these scriptures are forever living, so keep going deeper and deeper and deeper to get fuller understanding, so that what we shine brighter and brighter, man. You know. That's it on that?
I got some. Real quick.
Okay, go ahead, go ahead.
Brother read out, you shall, man should always pray, not faint.
Mm-hmm.
I went into the word faint. In the Greek, it's ekakeo, and it says to be utterly spiritless. Okay? Yeah, so like we're going into, you don't have any spirit in your prayers.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Or you're without spirit.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
Like AI. Pray like AI.
It says to be bad or weak.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't want that. Oh, it said come boldly before the throne of the Most High. What do you think that means? You know? What do you think that means to come boldly? If you come in boldly to check a dude for touching a woman,
Yeah.
oh, excuse me, sir. Just wondered if you could not smack my wife's booty anymore. Just wondering. Is that boldly? Is that bold? It's bold. You get knock you the fuck out, nigga.
Yeah.
Put you to fucking sleep right now, nigga. That's bold. That's bold.
That's right. That's right.
Because you come with spirit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, that's how you're supposed to come to the Most High. You know? That's how you're supposed to come to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, with that spirit, man. That's what he wants to see, man. You know, you might look at it and you print, man, listen, you ain't serious, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You're asking for these different things. You're playing games.
Yeah.
You know? You coming to me, that's the King of Kings.
Yeah.
That's the King of the universe, and his son, the King of Kings, Lord of Lords. Gonna come in some. Would you come to the king with that? Let's say there's a king in an ancient world. You can come to the king with a message on some. Yeah, I was just wondering if you could. You're in front of the king. You got a seat to speak, audience with the king, so to speak, as they would say, right? Yeah. Well, I was just wondering if you could just do this and that. If not, you don't mind.
That's good.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Does he know who he's in front of?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You gotta come like them Ammonites, the Koreans are Ammonites. I forgot to say, Remember how their face was on the floor? Remember that movie? Please, I disagree, my lord. I disagree. You should do this and that. He's a fool.
Yeah.
Explain, you
There's
know?
a form of reverence,
Yeah,
but in respect unto the king, but it's bold.
yeah, it's bold.
Yeah.
You gotta take it seriously, like you gotta know what you mean, what you're saying. Wildcat, what am I dealing with? Anyways,
Yeah.
is it on that?
Yeah, it's part of that breed, bro.
They get wild. We gonna talk after. Anyways, go ahead. Let's get the last one.
This is James,
He's out.
and verse 1 and 5. It says, "If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of the Most High, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. But let him ask in faith, nothing wavering. For he that wavereth is like a
Nothing wavering. Go ahead.
For he that wavereth.
Hey, when you come in that weak spirit, you got to. It's like it gives opening for you to double guess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
If you want to give it to me.
Yeah.
It's something
Don't make sense. But when you come in that power, you ain't double guessing nothing. You're already in it. You two in it.
Yeah.
You know? You already, you know what I'm saying? You know? You're at the place of, how do you say it? The place of no return, man. You know, because you're already in that bold spirit. So it's like, yeah, it's going all the way, it's going out strong. You know?
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro. Hey, and we understand what we're saying.
Yeah.
See, the people listening, what the fuck these niggas talking about? We understand. The body understands.
That's right.
See, I don't think I know. I have a problem explaining things sometimes. But I'm trying to get better at that. But guess what? The body understands. Because we're of the same mind. We're living this thing.
That's right.
See, these people in other camps, you don't know what the fuck's going on. Go ahead.
I pay for my prayers.
Right. I got a subscription plan. Go ahead. I got a platinum prayers. I don't know what kind of prayers you guys
Piercing the cloud prayers.
Yeah, piercing the crowd package.
Damn. That's crazy.
Get yours now for $9.99. Go ahead.
It's until.
Go ahead, brother.
James 1 and 6, but let him ask in faith, nothing wavering. For he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea, driven with the wind and tossed.
Yeah, he's light.
Yeah.
He's light.
Yeah.
Read that last part again.
It says, for he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea, driven with the wind and tossed.
Well, that's kind of like, reminds me of what was said about John the Baptist. You look to see what, the reed shaking in the wind. That's a weakling. You know? That's like a weakling, man. Lord don't like that weak shit, man. Go ahead, bro.
For let not that man think that he shall receive anything of the Lord.
Yeah, the only thing you're gonna receive. Oh, don't expect nothing either. You come with that little bullshit. Don't expect nothing either. You see, Akim?
Yeah, that's heavy, bro. That's heavy.
Don't expect nothing. You come with that little weak shit, and don't. It's not that we ever read this scripture before.
No.
It's not that we ever went into the scripture before. To show you this thing is living.
That's right. Yeah.
It's always new. It's a gift that always keeps giving.
That's right. That's
You know,
right.
like they say. They use it for this demonic time, but you know what I'm saying? This is the real gift that keeps giving, man.
That's right, the living waters.
That living waters, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. You guys can't take this for granted because it's giving you the cheat code.
Mm-hmm.
It's giving you how to
That's right.
operate to win.
Yeah.
You got to take it and ingest it and use it
That's right.
and live it. You know, just look at yourself as a like a brother looking at himself in a looking glass, and walk away and forget what manner of man he was. Look at it and apply it. You know, I'm trying to apply this through the spirit and power of Yahweh. You know, I really am applying this through the spirit and power of Yahweh. You know, and I'll say things have popped off more too for me. You understand what I'm saying? So when you do that, you gotta really be in that spirit, man. You know? So anyways, we're gonna close up, man. We're gonna give all the praises, the glory, and the honor to
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, HaKadosh.
that belongs to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone Citations. And much love to you, Akim, out there pushing this word out. And you sincere Aqua. Shalom, much love. Shalom. Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Barakatah.